We talking about practice. Not a game. We talking about practice.
Now I gotta talk. We all gotta be quiet. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kid stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine riding.
I'm a man. I'm 40.
And now your host, Taking No Shorts podcast, Jay Grizzy.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We're back. Here at Taking No Shorts podcast. We had to let the Almighty do his thing. Okay. Didn't lose power, thank God. But we're back here at episode 147 of Taking No Shorts podcast. While I got you listening and viewing eyes and ears, do me a favor. Subscribe to the thing. Subscribe. It's called Taking No Shorts podcast. Every Friday around 8:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you can catch the live stream at the following streaming channels. That's Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Again, all at Taking No Shorts pod. Great conversation in the first half. If you missed it, go back and listen to it. It is great. It was funny. Dick hard after a coma. Dick limp before a coma. I don't know what it was, but it was something with a limp dick. And that was the first time I didn't say pause while somebody was telling a dick bit. He did. Because he got me at the coma part. That's a great part about a joke. The first half of it's got some fact to it, and then it's the turns and the twist. I was like, yeah, you got me, bro. You got me. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen. A friend of mine, hopefully he'll be a friend of you, Mr. Craig Worthy, representing the D.
Yeah. What up, though?
What up, though? I hope I didn't put myself when I answered the phone and did that. You was just like, this nigga here. This country bumpkin.
Not everybody does it. Everybody does it.
I'm telling you, Detroit is known for that shit. I ain't never met a Detroit cat that every time I say, what's happening? What up, though?
Yeah.
Like, okay.
You got a whole song,
got
man.
a whole fucking lingo, a whole fucking vernacular.
We got our own dance.
Oh, man. Was y'all in the house?
Mm-hmm.
House music, was y'all in the house back in the day?
House music, we used to do jits.
Yeah.
It's called the jit. Hey, if you knew how to jit, you got pussy.
Yeah, that's why I told you on break, man. I swear to God, could have been a Midwest, Columbus, Chicago to Detroit, goddamn Indianapolis.
Yeah, Chicago got juking. They got juking, but we used to jit. And we did them all in the house party.
All of them in the house
until they start shooting them up. And then I was like, nah, let me stop.
Yeah, the murder game was tight in Detroit, too.
It started coming up. All right.
I thought VA Richmond was murder capital back in the 90s, but then, when I saw how they was laying the game down in Detroit, I was just like, yeah, y'all ain't got no porches in the back.
Yeah, and we were nice people. Just don't fuck with us.
Don't fuck with
us.
That's how most Midwest cats are. Like, we cool as shit, but just,
That's why them New York cats didn't come over.
No, they knew.
I did not know. I did not meet a New York guy ever, and that's because they carried themselves a certain way.
What's his name? Trick. Yeah,
I ain't even goon scar and gangster.
Yeah, I was just like,
you don't mess with them.
I heard about this thing, like, when names ring up in the streets, and then when you see a street nigga that's talking, I'm a square, So when I grew up in the hood, I know street niggas when I see them, and I was just like, oh, he done did something. He done did something.
And I hung around him. Just because I was just cool enough to just be around. All my friends were just street niggas. I remember out of those 3 fights I lost one over a girl.
Fucking a bitch.
It was 50 cars running down that street looking for them. They ain't find them. I wound up running into them.
Why would I tell me? I'm glad you brought this up.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me, what's your thoughts on why another man would scrap with another man over a female? I would never.
That's just simp energy. Jealous.
Yeah, thank you.
So this is nothing better than that.
Never fight another man over a lady.
I had to fight the dude over the extra finger girl.
I still don't believe that.
He been holding on to that scrap for years. He
If
hit
you go,
hard.
if
He
you
hit
go
hard.
back to Detroit right now, that man still.
I actually wanted to run the fade back with him, and I ran into him.
Oh,
He had just got out of jail.
okay.
Had tattoos on his face and found Jesus. I couldn't even scrap.
Nah,
he said, "How you doing, brother Craig?" I was like, "Fuck, I wanted to beat your ass. I wanted to beat your ass." You started, "Hey, brother Craig, how you doing? Praise the Lord, praise Jesus." I'm like, "Man, I can't fight him. He in the Lord. He nice and everything."
It's just like the Hispanic guy that was doing the pop lock and he went viral. So, praise
Jesus Christ. This is how this dude was. He was the black version of that.
That's how you know God
His
is
name
real.
was John. He liked that girl with that extra finger. He loved her. He walked home with her every day. I came by and let it, man.
Where was the extra bitch?
It was on the pinky, and I used to hold that hand. I used to play with that thing. I used to play with that little extra. Man, she was so cute. She had the nice coarse hair. She was thick. And he loved it. He loved it. We was all in middle school, and he hated that. So he waited all the way to high school. When I was getting into it with another guy, he was like, "No, back up. I need him." I'm like, "Oh shit, you still mad about the little extra finger?"
They was fighting over ET bitch.
But she was bad though.
I bet you she was.
Man,
most of the bad ladies.
That fight when it was a nerdy girl, but she was slim thick with it.
Yeah, she
didn't even know what she was working with. She just walking around with all that dump. Yeah, and he got her number earlier.
Would you consider her handicapped?
Oh, handicapped?
Well, would you have considered? Because I had a bit about. I mean, everybody's had a bit. Finger? Yeah, everybody's had a bit about having. Well, I have. It's not a bit. I'm asking a question. Mm-hmm. Have you ever slept with a handicapped woman?
No, tons of them.
So that's why you got no problem with
deaf.
And how did she emote to you?
You know what? The first time I saw her, and I liked her, and I said, "Hey, fuck you." I'm like, "You just all right? I see how you is," and I rolled off. And then I worked at Rent Center, so I worked there for 7 years. I saw her
go get the deaf bitch. You ain't go get the deaf bitch appliances, nigga.
No, because here's the thing. So when she came in the Rent Center, she needed a computer. And that's when I realized she was deaf. Because I remember, I was like, "That's the girl I tried to holler at the other day." And she gave me the sign for "I'm cute." And I was like, "Oh, bitch, you deaf and you want the dick. Oh, I understand." And they sent me to go deliver it.
How'd you know she gave you the sign? What was the sign? She did this. She did this.
She did the "I'm cute." Or whatever. She said something where I knew. She was like, "You're cute." Like my face was cute. Sorry.
Let me find out you deaf hoes out here.
And then and when I went to go deliver her computer, she was telling me her boyfriend be beating on her. So she's giving me the sad story. I'm like, "You ain't gotta give me the sad story. Let me just pull it." But I can't just whip it out. I'm at work. You know what I'm saying?
You're doing the business.
So but she leading up, and I'm like, "Yeah, let me go ahead and take this payment real quick."
Yeah, you got the payment, nigga.
Yeah, and it was deaf.
I had a joke with the bad hip. She had a bad hip, and that joke, like, you hit it from behind, yo. I hit that joke from behind, and that joke is like handlebars. Look. It was like, you don't remember those bikes that had like the T handlebars?
Yeah.
It was like I had T handlebars on her hips, but it wasn't like a T. It was like this. And every time I had to get in that joint, I had to crank that Soldier Boy. I know that's a dated reference, but I had to crank that bitch like that. And when I cranked that bitch, it must have was hitting her spot because I was cranking that bitch. Like she was throwing it back. I was like, "You ain't got to throw it back, bitch. I got it." Wow. Yeah, I could. Wow, it's like working a goddamn lawnmower. It's like, wow.
Yeah, I couldn't hit none of my amputees. All my amputees got away from me.
Man,
it was one that I could have, but she never told me she had a messed up leg. She never told me she ain't had that leg.
You thought it was a real joy. Shout out to my I had my co-host.
She never told nobody.
My college roommate. He lost his leg. He didn't lose his leg while we was in college, but he lost his leg in a freak accident. And he used to be my co-host. He comes through all the time, and I always make jokes. Monty, I don't know if you met Monty Giles. Monty made a joke. He said, Monty said, "Your co-host got a peg leg, nigga. He a pirate."
Monty Giles. Hey, matter of fact, Monty Giles owe me a drink. You owe me a drink, Monty.
I said, "Your co-host a pirate, nigga." I say.
Yo, that's crazy.
It's crazy, but he's a good sport because he laugh. I mean, he's like he's like you said earlier in the first half of the pod. He can laugh at himself.
Yeah.
How he lost it. He stepped on a Christmas bulb and it exploded in his foot. Right. So he got it out. It was bleeding, and he got it out. A couple days go by. It's looking infected. He got it out and he thought, I hope I'm giving a story, right? If y'all want, y'all can go back in the archives and hear him tell it. But he said he thought he got it all out. A couple days go by. His foot looked like it got gangrene now.
Oh, yeah.
And he went to the doctor and they hit him with yo, man, we got to get rid of this. And he said he's an atheist. So I was like, nigga, if you don't believe in God now, if you don't turn. Wait a minute.
He don't believe in God, but he stepped on a Christmas tree bug.
Exactly. I ain't even hit him with that shit, Craig. Oh shit. Yeah, B. Hey, B. My nigga Cav out of Phoenix told me, he said, man, be a believer. He just telling y'all that shit. And boom, that's confirmation right there.
That's like Michael Jackson being Jehovah's Witness and doing a Christmas album. Which is true. This is true facts if you didn't know.
Yeah, that's what. Why did I believe that shit? I'm a gullible motherfucker. When you come back to the pod, man, I'm gonna get you on that. Yeah, man. And they hit him with we gotta take it up to the knee. And he said, go ahead. And I was like, yo, that's a crazy. Just like when you hit me with the coma story, I was just like, God damn, I can't imagine somebody telling me off of some freak accident, hey, we got to take your leg from. I'd rather be that than my dick. That's what you said. I'd rather be that than my dick. All right, Craig Worthy, ladies and gentlemen, in the building. We sitting here chopping it up. Craig, we was getting into some relationship shit before we went to break. Because it's very deep. I said I was going to talk about this. How I know I ain't smoked yet. I was saying, I'm gonna bring this up. We come back from break, but we don't remember. So I'm gonna go look at my notes. Right, you're getting older now.
Oh yeah.
All right. And what are some of the challenges you've been coming up with since you've been older? Not since especially since the coma. I know we talked about that earlier, but you're getting older.
Right now, just doing these shows, and they have their own fair share challenges. You know, I don't really have problems except financial. Just trying to make sure my money right. Is it?
With getting older, your money right? With the divorce took you out?
The divorce left me depressed.
Oh,
and it left me fat. And I just trying to make money the best way I could. I didn't really have a plan for nothing.
Oh,
so I had a better sense of what I was doing when I was married. So changing that changed everything about me. And that's those transitions. People don't think about those transitions. I didn't think about divorce. That wasn't my plan.
You didn't get married to get divorced. You got married to be married.
To be married. And I never thought about what life would look like after that. So I kind of was just like swinging by a thread because of the depression I was going through. So, and I think that's
you talk about your divorce and your act at all?
No, I don't.
Oh, this is so good. Thank you, State of Virginia. Jesus. Let me put that down, Craig. Jesus. I'm a lightweight. Right, so you ain't ready to talk about it.
No, I'm ready to talk about it. I think that when I started comedy, it wasn't on the front part of my mind because I was going through more other stuff that I felt like was just more funny. So I never went back to the archives to try to make jokes about it.
That's going to be in a comedy special, I'm sure, ladies and gentlemen.
It probably would.
Y'all going to end up seeing this brother somewhere.
Because I was dating a girl from England and we was traveling, and the traveling was a lot. Like we going to Turks and Caicos, dudes trying to holler at my girl. They just honking the horn. They acting like I ain't even there.
White girl?
They be like, who that girl? No,
brother?
No, I had a little Jamaican thing out in the England.
Oh, you was like West Indian?
No, she was black.
No, I'm saying Jamaican.
Yeah. Oh, she was beautiful.
God.
Yeah, big boobs and everything. And she owned her own business. She was one of those, I'm an independent, I got my own business. And she was making it. We met celebrities all throughout Atlanta. She had celebrity clientele, everything. That's how I got into selling lashes. She was selling lashes. She was an attorney turned lashes. Now that sounds funny within itself because you be like, you
an attorney, selling lashes.
You would think like, what
in Atlanta? That's some Atlanta shit. Though.
Yeah, I'm sitting there like, what? Like you went from but the business was successful, and if it's less work and you getting the same amount of money, why not? And she's able to just travel wherever she wanted, do whatever she wanted.
Atlanta Fulton County Courthouse or something. That is what I heard. It was Fonnie Willis down there, the way they run that shit down there. So I can only imagine.
But she was a beautiful woman. She just,
craziest cheating story. Craziest, like you, I've been cheated on. You've been cheated on?
Absolutely.
All right. Craziest how did the craziest way you found out you was being cheated on?
Well, I got cheated on when I was doing no cheating. So you were being faithful. I was being faithful.
And that shit hurt. That shit gotta hurt.
Oh, it hurts more when you're a good man. Yeah. You paying for the locks to get done. You get nails done. You taking care of her kids. And you doing all of this stuff. And I recently got cheated on too. And all of a sudden I just realized she won't give me none no more. She want to give me. I'm like, what's going? And I noticed stuff. You know how Tyler Perry was in the movie? He was like, I noticed that you put on that extra perfume. I noticed you wear the extra panties. I'm noticing this stuff.
Yeah, I put on an extra bracelet. And my wife said, "Where the fuck is you going?"
Yeah. So I noticed she's changing clothes, changing her hair, and then it was some stuff I was finding out with
some
other guys.
Right there.
Yeah, it was multiple guys too. On top of that, but it was one in particular who got her pregnant.
Oh.
And
yeah, that's
what she told me?
What'd she say?
She told me a week after I got out of that coma.
Oh, yeah, that would do it.
And
why? Wait. Oh God, Jesus!
And it's not like I had something.
That's why you're so funny, bro. You got so much tragedy going on. Jeez, Louise. I'm older than you, and I probably could go deeper into my tragedy, but why does yours sound so much worse than hers? It hurt me listening to you tell me this shit.
And you know what? I didn't even want to go back out dating.
No, I wouldn't either.
I stayed with her for a little bit.
After she told you?
Yeah, because who else I'm gonna fuck?
well, I mean, you recovering from your coma.
Yeah, so I'm recovering. I ain't got time to be out here.
But how did you find out? Like, did she fessed up?
Yeah,
how'd she tell you? What was the quote?
Well, she's pregnant, so she ain't got no choice but to fess up.
Damn.
Eventually, she gonna what you gonna say? It's mine.
That's still,
she knew not to tell me it was mine because if she told me that, she knew I would get a test because I already didn't trust her.
Yeah.
The trust was already out the window. Right. She had no reason not to trust me. She can go through my phone. She can do anything. Remember, I'm faithful.
Yeah.
I'm disciplined.
When you're faithful, you walk different in these streets.
And
right?
she knows I'm faithful. Yeah. She know she ain't shit.
Damn.
And she knew it. She started to feel that effect.
I don't like her already. And I'm a fair-minded individual because men are fucking douchebags. But I don't like you, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can call her a bitch, right? I'm sorry.
She didn't call worse.
I'm sorry. I mean, the nigga that got her pregnant probably said some crazy shit to her.
Yeah. She was probably telling him, like, she sold him a dream. But she had the baby with him and realized that the dream that he was telling her was bullshit.
Yeah, of course.
Because you go from a guy who's willing to do it all to get with a guy who barely has $12 in his cash app.
Yeah, he ain't got no ambition.
And this is the story of many women.
Yeah, that's usually.
Many women go through this. They was like, they sold me a dream. No. You fell for some shit that you didn't need to fall for because you didn't have the insight of and I understood why she wanted to leave me, though. I can understand why she wanted to leave me because when you get with a man that's disciplined, when you get with a man that knows what he wants, you can't play around with him like you play with everybody else. So a lot of times they don't understand that now that you had time to play because that's what they wanted to do in their 20s. I'm gonna play around. I'm gonna wait for relationships. Now you got a good one. You don't know what to do. You can't just jump back into your femininity. Yeah. Because they say I'm gonna be feminine when I find the right one. Then you find the right one. And then for a minute you feminine, but you jump back because you can't understand. Like you just so uber independent. You can't do it, and you revert back because it's like this dude telling me what to, and it's not even that I'm telling you what to do. I'm just telling you what's right, and I'm giving you the opportunity to either hang yourself.
Was it frustrating that she
absolutely frustrating?
Was it? picking up what you was putting down, because one of the things I think, and I talk about this in therapy, but but y'all get it today, because y'all gonna send me the copay at my Cash App. I'm gonna put that at the bottom of the joint as well. But from a man's perspective, as being like in that position, it's always something internally. It's never something with the person that got cheated on. It's always something within her.
There's something definitely internal with her. I don't want to put her business out, and I'm not going to degrade her in any kind of way.
Really good. That's big of you, bro.
Yeah. But there were internal battles that she had, and I knew. Yeah. And those internal battles, and this is why you don't do a man that does you good dirty, because
let's be fair, because my wife come out, let's be like, no, you can't do nobody, man or woman.
Yeah. But I stuck with her through those internal battles. In fact, I took a lot of those blades for her.
Oh Lord, no.
I was there.
Yeah.
I had the pistol on my hip ready for anything that happened to her.
Yeah, you was in love, bro.
I was in love.
Yeah, you was in love,
so
bro.
When you in love and you taking care of business,
you lose your life over, bro. Fuck around.
I want women to understand it takes a really big man to not turn around and kill everybody in this bitch. Because I was hurt.
Yeah,
I was hurt. But you know what? I could persevere through that. Because I persevered through much more
than that, yeah.
And she ain't the first one I dealt with that dealt with some of the stuff she was going through. She ain't the first, but I never took them serious. I took her serious.
Yeah, it's always that one. It's always that one. That's how I ended up getting married. Like when I got married, I had did my first Clash of the Comics. It was me. I ain't gonna tell. There's some of the biggest names in stand-up comedy was on the stage, at least not just in RVA, but in the country. And I had invited at the time, God, honey, cut the podcast off. Cut it off now. At the time, I was dating her. She wasn't my wife, but I was dating her, and I was dating an amalgamation of women. You know what I'm saying? And and then I was on my ego shit because something was going on here. And I invited her and I don't know if you ever did. I'm trying to implicate you in this now. You invite like two bras that you have relations with to a show or to a mic that you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm talking it out.
I almost did that.
Yeah, I did it because I was going through. I'm that nigga. Like to get on stage to tell jokes, to risk getting booed, to risk. It takes a special. And you can speak to this. It takes a special kind of person to do such a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How do you describe what that type of person is? Like, why do we go up and risk as much as we do about ourselves for laughs?
We do it for me. I can't really speak for everybody.
Yeah.
For me, it's just my therapy.
Yeah.
And you ain't got to feel it. You ain't got to like it. Mm-hmm. But it's my truth.
Yeah. And it's only yours.
Yeah. I can show anybody that's been around me when I'm going through some of the things I'm going through. If I show them my set, they'd be like, man, you went through that for real. Because if you was ever wondering, do these guys tell the truth while they're on stage? I can show my homeboys and they'll tell you absolutely he went through all of that.
All that shit.
I was there. So it started to become my therapy, and I never did it for when I was on stage. I always did it for when I came off and I was like, I just did that.
Yeah, it's that reward.
It's like I did that and they was feeling me.
Mm-hmm.
And it came from a real place inside. Mm-hmm. And to for them to appreciate the art that is comedy.
It's important to have here's a follow-up question. Now I'm doing the interview portion of Taking No Shorts. But it takes the follow-up was, God damn, that weed was good. It's like you say, it's your therapy, but to hear it when the audience is with you.
Oh, to get those first few.
Those laughs I'm trying not to. I'm not speaking for you. I'm going to ask you this question in a way that I feel. Because somebody asked me, how does it feel when the audience gets with your jokes and they're laughing and they're with you? It's validating. That's the word. It's like
it feels validating once you start to get it. I think for most comics, when you get the first laugh, it feels good. And I don't think I know. Once you come up on stage and you get that first laugh, you know for sure, especially if you can get it very early and quickly.
Yeah.
You know that they like that joke.
Oh, yeah.
You know they like it.
Might need some tweaking here and there if it's the first time you used it. But
the second time you get another laugh, they say it again. That was a good joke. That was clever. By the third joke, you're funny. The joke is funny the first time. You're funny by the third time.
They fucking with you now.
Now it's like you just keep this going. Now you can feel the up and down. Now if you feel it going down a little too long, that's when you just hit them with that. I know this gonna work. So and it's just that roller coaster ride of just ups and down. You can't wait to that
dance.
When you get to that fifth joke and you tell them that penis joke, it's coming in. You know how good it's gonna be. And then when you get to those last two jokes, you can lay out after you get them last 4 or 5 jokes in, and it's just that feel good. And then when you get it all done, it's like, man, I did it.
Because you're introducing yourself to strangers. One of the I used to tell folks early on.
Oh, that's family, man.
What, the crowd?
Yeah, the crowd family.
Damn, them strangers, because they the enemy to me.
I even say it normally when I say it on stage, I always give them a name. I just don't call them the crowd or fans. I call them I say family or party people.
You came in here and said supporters. You say they're not fans, they supporters.
Yeah, they are. They support you, and if they support you, they're
gonna fuck with you.
Yeah. But sometimes I get on stage and say party people because that's the feeling I want. Sometimes I'm like, hey, you're party people.
You speak it into existence. So that's a thank you for giving me that. Because I used to be like, I don't care if y'all, I definitely didn't steal from Bernie Mac, but the attitude in my head was, I don't care if y'all laugh, I'm gonna give y'all these jokes, these sucky jokes that I had. Either way, y'all gonna get these jokes. And then I morphed into I care. I respected the guys and the ladies that were doing it professionally. Like they were writing and crafting jokes instead of just just like you said. Antoine Scott said he funny when he in the Waffle House.
Right? Yeah.
He brought me up. I said, "Damn, Antoine, you bring me up like that."
I think once you develop a trust in your jokes, once you gotta trust your jokes. Just as much you trust yourself.
Trust yourself.
Like you can go up there. You can go up there. You can feel confident. You can have all the confidence in the world, but it comes down to that punchline.
And it'll show if you're not confident in your material. I remember an old church lady sat right in the front. Funny Bone or big rooms you can't see probably past because of the lights. Probably the first 3 rows. So. I don't know why this church lady comes into a comedy room. She might have got comp tickets or, as a guest of somebody to see somebody else. But, I was trying to do some crowd work. I was fucking with her. And that was why did I do that? She was stone-faced the whole time. And not only was she stone-faced, like the crowd was more, the crowd started being with her than with me. And I'm like, why you not laughing? And then crickets. And I was like, all right, I'm going to move away from you and I'm going to try to finish this set. But you won. You won. You won. That's you can never, you got to trust your material because, well, first you got to work on your material.
Oh, yeah.
And then you got to trust it. And one of the things what I fell back in and I don't know if I'm back in love with it because I got the podcast, but what I felt back in life, like with comedy and joke writing, was the joke writing. Like there are gems in my everyday life that I sit down and I'm like, this is this is my unique experience.
Yeah.
Nobody else has it.
Yeah, sometimes it could fall in line with somebody else's experience from time to time, but I'm gonna get it out first. I'm gonna write it down and I'm gonna get it out first.
That's what I used to say when trains happen. I'm fucking first, nigga.
Yes.
So everybody fucking bathroom.
Yeah.
Well, we was in college and it was oh god, we on the Patreon side of the game now. I'm about to go to the Patreon, but we're gonna talk about trains.
But this was last week. My car wasn't working.
Yeah.
And I had my horn was messed up, so I couldn't even honk my horn. So, but it's very important that my car was, the car was just doing whatever it wanted to do. But I noticed that my car would honk anytime I made a right turn. Now I got chicks all over Virginia thinking they fine. They still got it. I'm looking at them like, nah, baby, you ain't got it. Just my car horn. It ain't even you, baby. Just turn it right. That's all it is.
It's jacked.
They're like, oh, I got it. Matter of fact, I was on Jefferson Davidson. I honked the horn. Some chick tried to get in, like, oh no, baby.
Hey, yo.
She got the booty shorts on with the saggy skin. Like, no, baby, nah.
My car fucked up.
My car fucked up. My car wants you. I don't.
There you go.
I ain't got no money for you. I just spend it on that.
That's right. I'm a facilitator of punches. Come to taking those shorts, right?
At eBay. I'm just waiting on eBay to send this part. I'm just waiting for a clock spring, baby. You don't look all that hot.
I went down to McCormick's. McCormick's doesn't do open mics no more. Shout out to Jesse Jarvis. McCormick's had a mic they did. I drove from here down Chaco Bottom on 17th or 18th Street, where all is, is the equivalent to whatever the shootout spot is. And it's
right up the street from the pizza spot.
Right, exactly.
It's the pizza spot and the ice cream.
Yeah, there you go. Right there. So McCormick's is right there. And I'm driving down and I had a set, but as I'm driving down, I'm coming up. I mean, I don't know if I had attention deficit or not. But I was just paying attention to everything. Like the guy begged, he had a Ninja Turtle, the panhandler. He said, I love Ninja Turtles, or I like ninjas. I thought he said, he wanted to say nigga. but we probably wanted, this was a white man, and had a bar with Quake said, no white man should be a panhandler. Nigga, you had a 450 year start. But
man, I'm starting not to like panhandlers. Yeah. They started to get on my nerve. Before I got here, dude asked me for some change before I got out the car. I'm like, nah, man, I ain't got that. I went to the bathroom, had me a couple little chalupas or whatever. Right. And then when I came out of the bathroom to get my food, this man had a knot.
Oh, what, buddy?
And I was like, no, you didn't.
He hit you.
No,
up.
You didn't. And that ain't the worst I've seen. Let me tell you something. This is the worst I've ever seen.
Falling for that.
Let me tell you, this is the worst I've ever seen. I'm an Uber driver, right? I'm driving Uber, and I went to go pick up a dude. He was panhandling. He ain't had no leg. So like he was an artist. And he got in the car, put his chair in the trunk.
Oh, he had a chair?
Yeah, he had the little chair. He ain't had no legs. And
both legs.
Then he started bragging on how much money he made. He made more than me.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I was like, no, you did not. And his daughter called and said, Daddy, can I get some money? He cashed after. And then we get into the house. He got 2 dogs, a wife, a house, all up in Petersburg. And I was like, you've been panhandling all day.
All this. But see, people giving them the money.
They giving them the money. I'm sitting there like I'm in the wrong business.
You ain't getting not one motherfucking panhandler another dime cent.
Nope.
Hell no.
No, listen. I'm trying to be God's son, right. And I'm sitting there like God.
Exactly. You trying to come up, but
I'm trying. And they already they up on me. They need to be blessing me.
Like, how the fuck do you assume
my tip?
I got the money to give to you, nigga? Like, little person. Like, how the fuck the audacity of you to come up to me and think that what I got it to give, nigga? You see how much gas is? I got it to give to you. Trickle down to you.
Man, these dudes be on at post
Got me fucked
with
up.
a whole situation. They sit up, they got their water, they got their
They're
drinks.
using the babies now. They use the babies.
Man,
they're using the
half
kids.
the times they ain't even got nothing in them strollers. They got the lots of cash in there.
No, I saw the joint up here on I'm not going to besmirch the place because they might be a sponsor one day, but the lady had the daughter. They could have legitimately been down bad, right? A daughter, a woman and her daughter, right? If I'm down that bad, I'm not using my daughter to panhandle, even if I'm legitimately down that bad. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I'm thinking. Like, bitch, fuck you and your daughter. I'm not giving y'all shit. You horrible.
You just Charleston White the baby.
Yeah, it's like fuck the
fuck your baby.
Man, I'm not
fuck them babies. No,
I'm not giving
he
y'all
just Charleston
shit.
White the baby.
You know, she just happened to be your mom. That was y'all gonna both. I said you both of y'all going. You should have did something.
And then the baby gonna grow up and think that's a normal thing to do.
Yeah,
they grow up and think it's cool.
What did you see as a kid that stuck with you to this day?
Oh man, I was just thinking about something about it was a lot. You know what?
Right? You see some shit when you a kid, that shit still sticking with you.
I was just telling you, I had a pimp named Kenny. I just remember how he talked. It was a pimp named Kenny because my mom hung around like some really sketchy people. Her best friend was my godmama was sketchy. She was on them drugs, and they hung around like drug dealers. Yeah. Like my dad was the plug. Well, he was the plug because my
somebody had some money around that bitch.
He ain't had no money. He got high on his own supply.
Oh damn!
He started robbing and shit. He robbed me.
Yeah, I done had.
He robbed my little brother one time. I was mad as hell. My brother still.
We want to do. We gonna get to the. Remind me to get to how crackheads steal shit from us.
Yeah, but then Kenny used to have a vernacular how he talked. This is why I say kids pay attention to everything because I used to love the way Kenny talked because he talked like a pimp. We were sitting there watching Chucky. He was like, and Chucky like got burnt up in the furnace, and he was like, yeah, fried, died, laid to the side. I was like, I like the way this nigga talk.
You did?
He be like, yeah, he say stuff like, you know, ain't nothing but a chicken wing on a string.
Yeah, heard.
But you give me some grease, I'll pass you a pretty young player. You know what I'm saying? He talked like that. You gonna fuck around and fuck around. Like, you know what I'm saying? He said stuff. And I'm like, I like that.
I like that.
So it's like kids pick up on everything. This is why I don't think a lot of women should raise boys. I used to pick up.
That's a deep premise. That's a deep take.
I did not know what a real man was, even though they were right in front of my face.
Oh yeah, that's true. Now I got to get in exactly for that.
Okay. So like I had my granddad. Like I remember my mom didn't like the fact that he watched TV all day. She said he was a hump. I was like, you know, this nigga do more than most niggas do today.
Right.
He fixed cars. He drive a truck. Like maybe to the standards of back then, but if we did half the shit he did, that would be an example of me. Like my dad was the plug. There ain't no example. Like I had examples, but like I seen them get embarrassed by my mom because my mom had a strong will.
She called them out.
Yeah, she'll call everybody out and front them off. But these are my examples of men.
I had the bit. It's not even a bit. I talked last week, episode before. I said the first time I heard the word, it was Jeremy's episode. Because we got to talking about family. Because Jeremy's got an interesting family background too. And we was, I said, first time I heard the word bull dagger was
the dikes.
Yeah, the bull dagger was from my grandma. And the girl was walking up the street to go to the corner store. I'm sitting on the porch, and I'm the only boy in a house full of women. And straight boy, goddamn, thank you, Lisa Jesus. I know it's LGBTQ. Is still that month, but we shared a month with men's mental health month, Father's Day, Black Music Month, and Pride Month. God damn, we can't have shit.
It's been some of my favorite
motherfuckers because they keep it funky.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they keep
I had
funky.
like 9 lesbian friends, and I didn't hit about 6 of them. Though. I ain't even gonna lie.
Oh, I know you ain't hit one of them because I asked you, what's her name, D? I said, what's up with D?
Nah, I ain't hit D.
No, she came off to me as very genuine, authentic.
people think I did hit D because she's so friendly.
Oh no, I ain't think you hit D.
No, I didn't hit D. She's one of my pure lesbian friends. We're just friends, but D is a really
D, come to the podcast, please.
D is gonna be at my next show that I'm having tomorrow.
But that's then I want to throw the second. This is the unofficial invite, D, to Taking No Shorts podcast.
Yeah,
and then when I come to Jokes Are On You,
Jokes On You.
When
that's
I come
on
to Jokes On You,
she'll be there.
I will be there, and I will extend.
But D, one of my favorite people.
Funny. I mean, first thing I thought of was energy out the ass. I was like, where did that energy come from? It's like, yeah, you should have, you should have been in a rocket.
Yeah, and she's huggable, like she hugs you and she smiles at you and asks about it. And she's such a nice,
good person,
woman, you know.
Good energy.
And then she does her jokes and she does the jokes about having long nipples. Like maybe that's the only thing I'll probably do over D. I probably want to see them nipples.
But speaking of long nipples, we were talking about pretty girls earlier in the podcast. Like pretty girls always have, like you said, the girl with the extra digit, right? Pretty girls always, one of the most prettiest girls I ever bagged had the longest blonde hair on her nipple. The joint was about this long.
Jesus Christ, I never seen that day in my life.
You ain't never seen a long hair nipple?
Nah, they take care of that fuck.
Yo, my digging, like,
girls be taking care of shit. That's why I don't say. That's why when I can't hit them right away, is because they always trying to take care of something before I get there.
Yo,
they got to take care of some bills.
I ain't gonna lie.
You know, they take the pills and shaving or whatever they trying to do before I get there. They was trying to put on their best.
I'm doing the whole foreplay thing, my G, and I'm like, I know what I mean. I'm an adult man, straight man, so I've had sex with plenty of women, and I'm making, having foreplay. And I'm on the breast, and to get to the nipple part, and I'm like, something off, yo. Something is off, but it can't be.
Did you like suck on it? Like came out like spaghetti and shit.
Yeah. But I went back in afterwards.
You freaky little.
You had to put the door back over that one, my nigga. Because I went back in because I didn't know.
What's this texture? What's this going on?
I had to go back to see.
Was she black? Was she white?
She was biracial.
Dang, so I'm trying to figure out what texture was the hair.
It was definitely
long and stringy.
Long stringy type.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was like
if she was African, she probably had that thick shit.
Goddamn, now I'm dating myself. Remember on what was the spy that shagged me? Austin Powers, and they had the Moly.
Yeah,
that's what it was like. Hair in my head, but I'm like, nigga, let's see if it's more hair.
That just threw me off. So she had hair on her nipple, like that shit be coming out my nose like that. I be having to cut that shit. That shit would have threw me off.
I checked the other nipple. It is another motherfucking hair.
That would have threw me off. Nothing throws you off like a cockeyed broad, though. I'll tell you that. You ever had a cockeyed broad? That'll throw you off every time.
No,
let me tell you, I done had a bunch of them too. They always be the thick ones too, and I'll be like, "Damn, she got ass," and she turn around and be like, "Ooh, hey, how you doing? What's I look? What's that one?"
Hey, yo.
Man, that was crazy. Hey, cockeyed girls throw you off.
Fuck a cockeyed bitch.
One girl threw me off too. I was like, "You very pretty." She was like, "You don't think I'm pretty? I got a cockeyed." I was like, "I didn't know you was gonna say that to me." I appreciate your honesty. What happened?
I gotta think about. You gotta be thinking now.
But she was bad. I had some of the baddest cockeyed chicks. It'd be like, dang, she's fine if it wasn't for that.
Let me say some more weed. Goddamn, is that even possible for a cockeyed bitch to be bad?
Especially if they got ass. Yes, they do.
But now that's playing into because
men know what I'm talking about.
Doing
when a girl be like a 4 or a 5, but
you dragging me back to my dark.
All of a sudden,
you dragging me back to my dark side, Craig. You told me you was about to Craig Samuels me. You going back to my dark side because I got this. I start out my new set with I'm in my soft dude era and no Drake, but just I'm an adult, and I've grown into this space in my life where I'm like, yo, I'm not trying to be a dick anymore.
You have a pass and you're not blind, man.
Right, thank you.
It just happens. We know who we are. Our wives know who we are. Some of them don't want them. Some of them women don't want us to know who they were. Some of them worse than us. They don't want you to know what happened in college.
I had that same conversation with my homeboys in my garage. In my driveway.
I'm gonna tell you right now, some of these women got worse stories than us.
hella worse.
Let me tell you something, because they get away with the halo effect. And this is what happens. Because they have the halo effect, a lot of women
Sugars
don't
and spice and everything.
Let me tell you something. They're worse people, and I'm gonna tell you why they worse people.
I ain't gonna say the worst. They equal, nigga. I ain't gonna say the worst. I want bras.
Let me tell you something. Them girls will come. Them girls will go to Jamaica, know what happened, and then come back and say why you don't trust it. All of y'all ain't shit.
Yeah, well, that's
because
true.
we already know what y'all did in Jamaica. We ain't gotta be there. We know these Jamaican dudes rubbing all this mud on you, and y'all out here hitting up with these broke Jamaican ass niggas coming back with STIs and STDs and babies, trying to dip off at your homegirl house, and then be like, yeah, he didn't treat her right. Shut up.
Oh, I got a crazy story. You say that? Oh my God.
And they be knowing.
A girl I was dating disappeared for like a week. It's like ghost. This is what the equivalent to ghosting. Like, and it's not like
she came back.
She came back
for after a week. Okay,
after a week, right? I see you looking at
bullshit.
I play the bullshit. You need to put your headphones on. You take a head, you can hear the drops because it'll be. You can hear the drops on the playback. All right, so. It wasn't a new relationship. We was dating for about a year, 6 months. I take that. 6 months to a year. And she going away for a week. And I'm calling her sister, I'm calling her mother, I'm calling her father. What? She dead? What is going on? She shows back up. And I said, what happened? And she was just like, I couldn't keep the baby.
That's one of my jokes too. I hope she kept the baby. I hope she kept the baby. And I got that joke messing with a girl, and she did the same thing. I'm gonna tell you what happened.
You didn't give me a chance to even have a fucking say so. Nothing.
Let me tell you something. One of my side chicks got
evil motherfucker.
One of my side chicks got my other chick pregnant. Let me tell you how this happened. Because I had I had a little friend, and she became quite annoying. Like I couldn't really deal with her vibe no more, but she really wanted me. She liked me. Yeah. And I remember my mom saying, you got to check your condoms around girls because they be poking holes and stuff. I never thought that was real until I met this girl. Yeah. So I had a car accident. My homie, my roommate, he let him in the house. She cleaned up my room. Now, mind you, I hadn't been talking to this girl for weeks because I was trying to transition away from her. I had this accident in January. Because she cleaned up my house, I figured I'll be nice. I give her a little backstroke or whatever. But she had got to my condoms and poked holes in there. And she was trying to get me. Now, there's a line in a Big Sean line because I am Detroit. Yeah. And he said, I'm the type that still will wear a bulletproof condom and still got to pull out. Okay? So I'm pulling out. I don't care if I got this condom on. Right. And she's highly upset that I'm pulling out. Well, she got a hold of
face of mouth.
Yeah, so she sabotaged my condoms. A few weeks later, Super Bowl come to Detroit.
Yeah, that's the Steelers Seahawks 05.
And we had a little girl she was a nice girl. She was kind of making her round through the homeboys, and I guess it was my turn.
Yeah, man.
And she came through. I said, okay, all right, guess it's my turn. Let me grab my condoms, put it on.
Fair enough, he thought about it.
Now, here's the thing. I've always pulled out with these condoms. But for some reason, this girl had the best shit talk. She was like the female Wesley Pipes.
What she said?
She said,
hold on, I'm 40.
Hit me like you hate me.
Yeah.
I said what? I said what? She said, hit me like you hate me. So now I'm giving her the business of all business. Like, because I got really this is sensual.
You got medieval on her ass.
And she started to say the most sensual thing I ever heard after she said, hit me like you hate me. Yeah. And I gave her the business. You know what she said to me?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh,
over. It
was done.
And next thing you know, she said, come inside of me.
Yeah.
This is a first for me. Crazy. I said, you know what? I got this condom on.
It's coming.
It's coming.
It ain't. The train is leaving the station. As soon as she said,
I go to the bathroom. I get to taking the thing off.
Ain't nothing in it.
It's a hole in that bad boy. It's leaking. Soaking wet. It's leaking. Soaking wet. I go back in there. She drunk. I was like, baby girl, it's a hole in this condom.
Oh, you told her?
I told her. I was like, it's a hole in that.
Oh, she knew already.
And I had to. She went and got that plan B.
Yeah.
She went. I didn't even know what a plan B was at the time. I did not know what a plan B. Because I never did it.
Yeah, it throws you off.
Yeah,
I'm like, what?
Yeah, she went and got a plan B, but we went one more time without the condom. I was like, shoot, we don't even need it now. We already there now. Listen, hey, you know what I'm saying? This baby mama. Shout out.
I'm sick.
I don't even know if I want to say her name, but she knows the story. I'm sorry.
Yeah, there's a spirit.
That's her name. I'm sorry.
Look, when folks say they take it to the grave, no, that spirit is out here.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Let me tell you,
that spirit is out here.
It was, I can't even say it was the best in my life.
Yeah,
it was what she said.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm sorry. Oh my God.
That's it.
Oh my
I would tell you, tell the world, the universe, by the way. Hey, check this out. Taking No Shorts podcast every Friday. My oldest son's mom, we was the only juniors at the same. We was the only underclassmen at the junior prom. We didn't even go. It was the prom season, and we didn't even go to the prom, to the homecoming dance. That's what it was. We made out at the locker, like we got our parents to take us, and then we made out at the lockers the whole time, the whole event, right? Mm-hmm. And as we're making out, she says to me, "Son, cut the podcast off, okay?" he hates to hear me talk about me and his mom, because he was like, "I have no remembrance," because we're so young. He has no remembrance of us as a couple or being together. So, we making out at the locker, and she says, "I'm ready to have sex with you." I'm a virgin. I don't know. I ain't never. I had what you call HBO, all the soft core porn.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, all the soft core is what I got introduced to as sex. Plus, my uncle
get like 5-10 minutes, and they do the topless scenes, and they look like they doing something, but not really. But
then my uncle had like this porn stash in our house. You find the porn stash. It's like, shit, nigga, you leave this foot locker open again. I find it all. So. Anyway, I'm thinking to myself, why are you telling me this? I'm good. I done already bust like 6 times today. Like, I'm good right here. And she was just like, no, I'm ready to have sex. I already asked my mom to put me on a pill. And I was just like, oh, you did? Okay. I'm not going to tell you. I'm like, just tell me when, where, and where. And lost my virginity to Janet Jackson's Let's Wait a While. We won't wait for nothing. That's how old I am, ladies and gentlemen. And she said something, because I had back then, there was sheepskin condoms. I know. Craig's like, what? They can look at his face. He's like, what, sheepskin?
I'm trying to figure out what's not even right.
Right, like lambskin, right? It was.
I've heard of them.
Yeah, they lambskin joints, right? I'm in band class in high school, and it was a dude that was way more experienced than me. He knew we were dating. He was like, and when I'm talking loose lips, he was like, I'm like, yeah, it might happen. So can you hook me up with some rubbers? And he was like, yeah. He gave me some rubbers, and it was lambskin, right? Lambskin is the equivalent to like some old biblical time shit. Like, it's literally like,
I think they had a smell to them.
Yeah, like it was crazy. Oh, now that I think about it, Craig, I was just, we were both just dumb, young, and stupid, right?
Oh yeah.
But I went in, and we do what young teenagers do when you're in love in high school, puppy love, right? But I felt something pop while I was in it.
And you kept going too.
Because they was known to pop. I didn't know then, but
man,
they were known to pop. And I was just like, when that jump popped, I said, That's what I had my dad say. You are no longer a boy.
Yeah, it was dry and everything.
No, it was great.
It just popped and started feeling.
Felt like euphoric. I said, nigga, this is it. I can't never turn away. That's what I became a self.
Yeah, that happened one time with a senior citizen. I was hitting that one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it popped. She was old.
It was a hip.
No, it was like she was like 50. And I was like 22. She was 50. That thing popped. I was like, dang, that thing still get wet, don't it? Hey, I kept going. I came inside. I ain't know what the pop meant.
She can't get pregnant at 50.
Hell no.
You probably stayed over there.
Matter of fact, I was like, dang, I came inside. She was like, don't worry about it, baby. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
We're going to go. You brought them hips out.
Hey, yeah, you talk about your first time. I remember my first time. I got played on my first. I got cheated on my first time.
Why did you ever get cheated on, man?
Because I was always the side dude.
Because you had that mouthpiece.
Yeah. I pulled this girl in the tank top. So July 4th, I met her. Mm. It was 9/9.
Okay.
Because
you know the 2000s.
Yeah, 9/9 is in 2000. So I need everybody to understand that in the 9/9 of the 2000s, it was always going down. This is why I'm freaked out now. Because all the music back that thing up was the top song.
That's when Craig was dropping dick off to all y'all wives out here.
Yeah, all of them. And they could not keep the baby out there. None of them. And I met a girl on July 4th. Mm-hmm. July 5th, we went over my homeboy house. Went down. Mm-hmm. I think somebody was coming down the steps. It was another one of my homeboys, but we thought it was like a parent. So he had to stop me a way through, but it was one of my homeboys.
This is how you lost your virginity.
Yeah, so she came through. We got it. I didn't even know how to ask. I just pulled the condom out like. Damn, she was like,
you was pulling out condoms like crazy.
I was just pulling them out because I had to ask. I just pulled it out like. I didn't even say nothing. She was like, yeah, come on. I'm like, all right.
You hit her with the
one, and it was just one move, just her on top. And I was like, I didn't know what I was doing. I actually want to redo. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah,
but
we need her name.
Yeah, I know her name. I know her first and last name. She's married now.
Yo, no, there's a lot of look. Hey, husbands. I know I'm a husband, so I'll be fair if I say this. Husband, your wives. Want your wives, before you married her. Okay,
and it was her and her cousin was like her cousin was over there on the other couch. I was on one couch. My homeboy like busted in on this. I was like, oh snap! I hope we don't get caught. And I was like, oh, that's my homeboy. What's up?
You don't give a fuck.
But he had a homeboy outside that was already hitting her. So she left, and I'm just sitting there watching Sideshow Bob on The Simpsons when they were trying to kill Bart. And I was like, where this hoe go? And I just realized, like,
she just went out.
She just went got some experience, because I want experience. That's why I want to redo and just show her what I work with.
Dipped like,
dipped on me. So obviously I went.
They was some professional hoes.
Yeah. So and they went and got some more experienced dick. That's all it was. Yeah. And I don't mind. I don't blame her.
The first time I ran into it's 2 times I ran into a real professional lady of the evening.
We doing a lot of sex talk.
Yeah,
we might change. You talk about professional. Before you talk about professional, I actually hit a porn star. So
let's get that. That's more of a professional. That's a hole in a hose.
Yeah,
you know how that happened.
I was hitting her before she became a porn star.
Okay.
Her daddy was the bus driver, so I know he felt bad, and I was actually cool with the dad, so I know his heart broke. And I know the daddy.
His daughter, you think he knew?
No, because when I met her, she was in high school.
Right.
So he didn't know that his daughter was going to be Cammy Chaos.
Yeah, damn.
That's her name, Cammy K. You can look her up. But me and her was messing around for a second. I almost made it to one of her porns. Actually, I did. I made it to one of her porns.
Give me the quick backstory on how you get to the set.
So all right, we used to mess around. We hit it off a couple times. This Detroit, she's a Detroit own.
Okay.
And one day I stopped messing with her, and one day I was like, "Oh, you got into." Now she's getting into porn. And I was like, I hit her up on like MySpace or something. This is how long ago it was. And I was like, "Hey, you get into porn?" She was like, "Yeah." I was like, "We ain't never did no movies." She said, "You want to?" I was like, "Oh." Boom. I was like, now in my mind, I'm thinking I'm about to just, we gonna set the camera up and do a little something for the spank bank. No, this girl, She got a whole production team.
Yeah, boom.
I'm like, what's going on? So they paying me a script and everything.
Yeah, she getting that bread.
So I'm like, whoa, y'all really about to have? And I'm sitting here like, I'm really about to be born. So
come up with the big will work.
So they told me my scene, and I'm explaining the scene to you. So basically,
I fucking believe. I believe it, but it's
I'm coming down steps.
Pause. How you coming? Ain't done, man.
Yeah. So I'm coming down the step. I got my briefcase, and I'm like, "All right, babe, I see you later." And I walk out the door.
And that was the lie. I ain't got no drop for that, yo. I ain't got no drop for that. That was in the script. Somebody wrote that shit down and handed it to Craig. That's how it went down. Somebody convinced a woman.
Yeah, I had more lines, so I had to skip a couple pages. And here's my line. This my line, and I had to act it out. And I was like, "How could you do this to us?" That nigga stripping. What?
You about to tear up?
And she had just come dripping on her face. She was like, "Baby, I'm sorry." So I had to watch 4 dudes hit my ex-girlfriend.
Run up in her.
Yeah,
Wesley Pipes was probably in the scene talking shit to your girl.
We in Southwest Detroit just watching my ex getting dripped on. Just all coming down her chin.
You got to be, I mean, here's what I found out. You got to be ready when the lights come on.
Yeah.
When the lights come on, and even when you get to that level, if you're not ready, they will find somebody that is.
It's called Busted 3, a Detroit tale. Go ahead and look it up.
Go look it up. That's the name of this.
Busted.
Nigga, I'm looking for it. I'm gonna look for.
She busted. She got busted.
Yeah, I hope you don't.
3. It was a trilogy.
Let me tell you, when I found out what a bust down was,
we used to call them bustos.
Yeah, I ain't know until the Chicago joint. She say, "You never been to a bust down?" I say, we in Norfolk, we just did a set and just left the strip joint. And I knew something was up because she was tricking more on the the young lady than I was.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, you want to dance? I was like, yeah. I mean, she was like, no, do you want to dance where you ain't got to pay, nigga, because you been spending too much of my bread, and we got to trick this bitch out of her shit. Yeah. And that's when I was just like,
yeah, that's what me and the London girl was doing, all in Miami and stuff. We was in Atlanta, so we in Atlanta, Miami.
The women, these ladies, they
worse than us.
They worse than us, y'all.
They be in the comments like, "I'm no better than the man." I'm like, nah. Y'all fucked up.
Some of you ladies,
are worse.
Are way worse than us, because I would not have done this if if the situation was reversed. Because
here's the thing, they have a better way of getting to that situation.
Because they don't.
I remember my girl was telling me, "You can have another girl." I was like, "I don't want another girl." Right. She was like, "You can have whatever you want." She don't realize that this is the one that cheated on. This is why she allowed it, because her guilt made her say, "I can go get another girl." But here's the thing, you cheating on me is different. Because it's dudes walking around here with the thing in their head. You know, I got to get this girl hair done. I got to tell her she pretty. I got to take her out.
Yeah,
I said, you want me to have another girl? You go get me another girl. I'm not about to put it in that where I don't feel like it. I'm tired. That's why I'm with you. I put the work into you. I put work into you. You go get me another girl.
So it's got Norfolk's military base, like it's a military town. So on the military base is a hell of a lot of adult entertainment. And so my girl, the girl I'm dating at the time, she said, "You don't know what a bust down is?" I said, "No." She said, "We finna have bust down tonight." I said, "Well, I'm getting the story wrong. I'm sorry." Bust down is different. We in Norfolk, and she tricking on the girl more than I'm tricking on her.
Mm-hmm.
We end up getting the girl back to the oceanfront, our room, right? And
quick PSA: if if y'all suffer from like sexual addiction, I know this episode didn't got y'all going.
That's me.
But at least we wearing protection and condoms. Just don't let none of these chicks get to your condoms. Let that be the lesson. Don't let none of these chicks get to your condoms. Learn self-control. Get married early. Because I got married at 20. I was doing all this stuff he talking about. I was in Atlanta. Remember this?
Yeah, Atlanta, you boy.
I can tell you some story. We could do 2 hours of just sexual exploits.
I'm taking now that you said it. I'm taking it to therapy. Was I addicted to sex? Am I addicted to sex?
I thought I was addicted to sex, and I actually went to a Sex Anonymous, and then I realized it was levels to it because I went up there and I shared, and I was trying to make sure that I didn't have. And then some dudes started talking about gerbils and shit. I was like, I'm in the wrong room. I'm in the wrong room. I'm just putting a little something on her face and trying to figure out why this girl telling me that she's sorry.
And that's a level. It's not just levels to sexual addiction. It's levels to anything in life.
Yeah,
because
that was a level. I was like, you know what? I'm listening to their stories. One dude, he talking about something. Yeah, I just pick up hookers just to talk, and I was like, that's stupid. You weird
ass motherfucker.
You spending that money to talk?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you for real, Craig. And I just got the vibes. All right, this is why I said I was gonna start back at it. My mind is not gone yet. I know, right? My mind's not going yet, right? Layton's room. He did a show over a couple. Late Nate. Shout out to Late Nate. He did a show about 2 months ago. It was his birthday bash.
April 11th. Yep. I remember.
And you headlined it. And that's the first time I came across you in your comedy, right? So
it was a roast, yeah.
I forgot.
I laid it on that boy. I was roasting them 2 days early.
Yeah, I
was getting them in the group chat.
I was like, yo, and the way that room set up, it's like got a island, like a kitchen island, like kind of in the middle of the room.
Yeah.
Right. And so I'm sitting at the kitchen of the room. It's not a kitchen, it's a dining out, but it's a nice room. I like it. I like the spot. And I walk in and I see you got the fedora, and then you got on, the suit,
the blazer,
and I said, who the fuck is this nigga? I said, who the fuck is this nigga?
Man, and it was like, at first, I wasn't gonna do no jokes about the other comedians because I didn't even know what comedians are.
But that's what you're supposed to do at a roast or anything else.
And they didn't say, I didn't know enough about everybody and then all the time. But dude called me a chipmunk. And I said,
that's it. Like, that's all you can do. That's all you need to do, right?
I think I got everybody except the buff dude.
I said, can I get some more cheese?
His name is Jay. Me and him cool. I don't know his name like that, but it was cool. But that was the only dude I didn't get that day. And I had, I could have get him another steroid or something, whatever. but when dude called me a chipmunk, I'm like, nigga, you the size of a chipmunk. Shut up. So we was going in. His mama came in. She said, my sweet son, he's such a prince and a king. And she put that crown on his head. And I was like, that is not a crown. That is a tiara, ma'am. I said, I hope nobody gets to that joke before me. I'm going straight for it.
You got to call out as comics, especially on the spot. You got to call out immediately what you see.
Oh yeah.
That gets you going. That's like oil for a vehicle. Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? I looked at the chair. I said, Layton, what the fuck is you guys doing? He said, yo, can you put these lights around my chair? He had everything. I said, no, I'll offer. To be fair, I saw him with the lights. And I said, what are you doing with the lights? He was like, oh, can you kind of like put them up?
Oh, I saw you doing it too. I was upstairs.
I said, I got you, but nigga, you got a whole fucking drone. You got a production. I said, oh, this nigga's for real.
You know what was so crazy? I watched you do that. I didn't know who you were when you was doing it.
Yeah.
I was upstairs salivating. I'm looking at everything. I'm like, oh, he putting these bitch ass lights on the throne. I'm just like, oh, okay.
It takes some balls to be roasted, though. Oh, yeah. It takes some balls to be roasted because, again, I think what I'm going to name part of this episode or part of the clips is you got to be able to laugh at yourself.
Yeah, he was using some of my decoration for my birthday. I was like, this mine. Like, using your cheap, laugh at yourself. Oh, man, I was calling them cheap. I was doing all types of stuff, and then that was my guy. You know, all of these comedy cats that I'm running into and networking with, these like they're quickly becoming like my friends. Like this time last year, yeah, I was in the house. I really wasn't trying to like meet nobody. I was like, you know what, let me get myself out there and doing these shows. Yeah, doing these shows really, you know, from guys we had on the show from Late Nate, Chuck Nephews is my guy. Jeremy George, he everybody friend at this point. He do everything. He not only does he do everything, he's a good friend. He's a good guy. Met his wife, been to his house. You know, we broke bread. Everything's cool. And a lot of people that I'm doing shows with, these are my people. You know what I'm saying? And it's like that. Like, you know, when you come to the show, it feels like family because these are my people. That's why I like it.
Speaking of show, there is a show because you are a showrunner. And showrunners, ladies and gentlemen, is not only a comedian. He may host a show. He may greet you at the door. He may share a lot of things with you personally. I don't know, but
yeah, I'm giving out prizes.
Yeah,
I'm talking to people. I'm networking. I'm taking pictures. I'm signing autographs.
Kissing babies. He's doing everything. Man. But Craig here is a showrunner, and he has a show coming up the day that this drops, as a matter of fact. So on the next day. So you're on
the Friday, so the show is Saturday.
The show is Saturday. So
so y'all got time to buy tickets for tomorrow.
That's right.
Once it's come out.
If you need to get a hold of it, he's going to let you know where to get your tickets, or you can get at me at Taking No Shorts at Jake Rizzo.
It's at the Port City. Is at Port City, same spot where we was just talking about the roast.
Yeah, man.
So it's there.
Nice spot. I vouch for it because it's just. Here's what I would say to you, Craig.
June 27th.
If you've been, because I've been off the scene for such a long time. I just Taking No Shorts. I launched this back in 2023. So I don't know when you came back out of from the COVID, but I did this first, and then I started.
2023, I relaunched myself because I think that's when I came out of the comedy school. I did like a few shows here and there, like really spotty.
Did y'all have an end of the session type show? You had to bring a show like that. That's cool.
At the Funny Bone, Richmond Funny Bone, yep.
And one of the things that I could say about the scene here in the RVA, because Richmond is 250,000, $500,000 with. If you put in the counties, right? So it's definitely not a big market, but it's a good market.
It's a great market that has not been exposed. And I've when you're a businessman, you're just trying to fulfill a need. And I felt like there's comedy here.
Yeah, plenty.
Is it Atlanta booming? No, it's not. It's Virginia. Virginia has its own fair share.
Yeah.
So supporting comedy here has to be a full-on like event for us, because when I was looking for it, I could only really find it in certain areas,
especially black comedy.
Yeah. So you know, I'm linking up with so many comics that I felt like these people need to be out.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know how long they've been doing it, but I see the craft.
Yeah.
And I see the drive, and I believe in the work. And when I did my first show this year in January, I don't know why I was on stage that day, other than the fact that I was there. I put out tickets and I'm here to do comedy. However, so much stuff was going on that I still gave a 40-minute performance.
Yeah, it's a lot to run a show.
40 plus while running the show.
Yeah,
I headlined that show in January because it was my birthday and I wanted to do it and I wanted to feel good, but it was in the middle of Snowmageddon. And only 14 people showed up, and I entertained those 14 people like it was 14,000.
Amen.
And that is the testament of what it is that I do. And the show, outside of just me, everybody there gave such a great performance that I was like, man, I wish this could have been done in front of thousands. And it's like, that's the support that we need. If people come out and see what we got, I guarantee none of these people should be just lingering in Virginia. These people should be flown out. These people should be on tour. I've watched people walk up to Chuck Nephew was like, hey man, we should put you on a special. Because that's how, and he ain't even been out here 2 years. Like,
this fool, he a fool. He a fool.
Yeah.
He a fool.
Yeah, I feel like he's
fool in a good way. Fool funny.
If we ever lost Mike Epps, we got Chuck Nephew.
Yeah, he's a fool funny.
Like he has a certain type of style that's why he's been a headliner at a couple of my shows because I love that style of comedy when you could keep it real and connect to people because he has a way of connecting with people. Yeah. And I love that. Some people, everybody don't have that.
No. And they could tell. Especially with the black audience, we could tell. And it's not that you really, but this is my opinion. It's not like I think you alluded to it earlier. It's not how talented you are, is how, once you get past the first couple of jokes, they into you. Are you an interesting personality? Can you be? Dave Wingfield said this to me, be likable. And I used to get mad at that. I'm like, what you mean? Yeah. I don't give a fuck if these hoes like me. He was like, yo, no, Grizz, like you.
Oh, you break the code when they like you.
Yeah.
When you break the code,
we're pulling the curtain, pulling a little bit behind the curtain a little bit. But yeah, it dinged on me to be likable. That's why when you see a lot of comment, I'm not gonna say when I hold the microphone, I'm so different than what you see here. Like I'm real
laid back.
Yeah, just chill, because y'all don't know I could jump off this goddamn stage.
I think we were talking about that with Quiet Storm, and I think she changed her name to Quiet Storm because she had that same demeanor.
She got that energy.
She's to herself, but when she grabbed that microphone, she's no longer quiet.
No, she got that energy.
And, I like her. Me personally, I like her original name. All this Quiet Storm stuff. Whatever. If you figure it out, if you like it, I love it, baby. I ain't even gonna be mad at you.
But that was the first time I met her, and I heard of her off the socials, just like Chuck. Everybody was like, "Yo, you gotta get her on your platform," and I was just like, "Oh, I mean, if people tell me, here's the thing, I got to see your act. Like, I gotta see your act. So then, not to say that I will fuck with you if I didn't see it or not. I probably would, because I'm a lover of comedy and stand up. But I got to see your act first, and then I got to get a vibe. And then, because this is a town that, and even in the stand up community, it's very small. Then you take it to black comics. It's like your reputation can precede you.
Yeah,
for me, and I'm an old nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you.
The one thing I hear at every show is, "I've been waiting to see you."
Yeah, your name should like in the street niggas shit. Like if what's the dude off The Wire? I forgot his name. But if so and so coming down the street, it should ring bells, and niggas should feel however they should feel about you rightly.
Because they gonna see me on somebody else's flyer. They gonna see them on my flyer. And that's why the networking thing and sticking together in this small community is very important. Because every time I do a show, and it's starting to get to a point where it's like, I've been waiting to see you. And it's like, yeah, I saw you. I'm seeing people who've been checking my stories. Yeah,
just put your face in front of people,
and they'll eventually
and they'll see you.
They want to see what it is.
And then when they see you,
you got to turn it up.
Don't be a dick. Don't be an asshole or a dick. Because
I'm kissing babies.
Yeah, that first impression can open up. That get out of. I'm talking to myself now. Get out of my way. Get out of my ego. Get out of my. Who the fuck are you? And I'm a nobody. Yeah. But just get out of the way. I used to do this thing. I met Juno for the first time, and I said I only knew Juno from cats that knew him in social media. So I was like, man, I thought you was a kid. Like, and one of the comments was like, "Oh, how you gonna just say that to that man?" I was just like, I wasn't calling him old. Yeah, I'm just saying
he's keen to unsolicited information. I'd say
right.
Keen of it.
And I was just like, and then we went to the bar. Of course, I'm definitely on the downside of my drinking games, but and he didn't. I don't think he was doing anything, but he was we were talking. And I was like, oh yeah, man, god damn it. Just by talking to him, I could tell he's funny.
He's funny.
He's funny. And you could be, it's just naturally, you could be naturally funny, and then you could be writing jokes, stand up funny.
Yeah, he did my last show. He was on my last show May 15th.
All right, so
right here on the flyer. Yep, that's the last show. Now the next show
we're gonna plug it. We're gonna plug it before, because what's today? Well, the show is Friday. This coming Friday. So this Wednesday, we can do some plugs. I'll take some still shots out of this.
Okay.
But Wednesday, Thursday, so 2 days out. Because I got one more promo that's got to run tomorrow. That's tomorrow's show. Okay. But then your promo is going to come to the show. I'm going to be there. I'm going to come. Pause. Right.
You ain't got to pause, man.
I know.
You ain't got to pause.
That's just that, this is what
that's
I don't.
That homophobia coming out.
Yeah, you don't watch, do you watch a lot of comedy?
Tons.
Huh?
Tons of comedy.
See, I'm the opposite. It's like, I don't want to watch a lot of stuff because
it subconsciously makes you feel like
I'm like by osmosis, I'm absorbing something.
Mm-hmm.
So around the same time that I was brainstorming the podcast, Cam and Mace's joint just had launched, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when I say brainstorm, when you put together a project, you already got the vision in your head.
Right.
You know what it's going to be. You're going to implement your vision.
And it starts to...
Yeah.
Somebody else's to start... The format of somebody else starts to kind of change.
Yeah.
And reconstruct what you got going on.
Right. And I'm talking to my wife and I'm saying, like, I got an aesthetic. I'm older now, so I don't want to look like I'm dressing like I got Izzy in my name or something like that.
Right.
I just want to show a more older, mature me when I go back and do this thing. And goddamn, if Cam and Mace ain't out here doing that shit.
With that painting on hairline.
Oh, shit. Shots fired.
Not a game. Not a game.
What's
not
wrong
a game.
He got this hairline. What's wrong with you? These is little niggas.
Here's what I say about that. Here's what I say about that. Because
P. Diddy named me president.
When niggas do that, I don't think you're a Detroit guy. You've been around some real niggas. I don't know. If I think I've been around some real niggas. Like, in order for you to come from the hood to do that, somebody got into your head. Somebody told you to do that, and you said, "All right." Somebody told Mace to put that shit on, and Mace.
He was also a pastor. That's right. Kind of a pastor.
Yeah. But Mace was probably the hood Mace. From the Jiggy Mace was probably like, nah, I'm good. But then somebody in the camp and the crew was like, nah, this is a good look. And some about his DNA say, aight.
Hey, look, as long as he don't go as far as Jermaine Jackson, I'm cool with it.
But some in Jermaine Jackson say, aight.
Yeah,
so he from Gary. They from Gary.
Yeah, he doing too much. He came up with that himself. He on his own time with Jermaine Jackson doing his own time. Like, I think Mace would come to a point where he knows that
I hope so.
Game over. But
look at me.
That's a come to Jesus moment that we all have to come in.
I came to my joint early. I was at a barbershop in Brooklyn.
Yeah, my hairline didn't push back just a little bit. I got a little bit more to go. If I'm saluting back here, I'll let
you let that shit go. And then when my nigga say, yo, you 22, man, who was cutting your hair down in Virginia before your shit is pushed back, kid?
It was all them years with braids and all that stuff. Because, the hoes love the braids.
Love the braids,
the
right?
young girls love the braids, but when I cut it off, them old hoes came.
Okay.
They loved it.
See how you gotta matriculate.
But see, here was the problem. See, the young girls, they love the braids, but then when the old girls came, they came with kids.
Yeah,
about 5-6 of them.
Yeah, it's a market for it. It's a market.
And I'm sitting there and they sitting up there looking at me, and them old girls was on me. Like,
they're looking for somebody to take care of them.
Oh man, but I'm in my 20s.
Dude, you got potential.
Yeah, because I was working because I was a manager.
Yeah,
that's what it was. I had a job, a car, a house. I ain't got room for 5 kids, especially if they in high school.
They don't care. You know what she's saying? She's saying, "Nigga, I got this guap.
and it got me every time.
Wow.
And it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough to keep me. I'll tell you, it was enough to keep me around.
It
was enough to keep me in
the dough. And
that's
what they do. They just want to keep you in the dough.
And then after a while, I'm like,
I gotta go.
This, I know you feel all love bomb, but this WAP ain't keeping me. I gotta be. See, and that was the problem. That was the problem. I became too honest. I think that was the end of my player days.
I was saying, I saw reel on social media, and it was late. One of those lady TED talks. They said women don't really want the truth. They don't. I say,
don't nobody want to tell the truth around. I know.
I said, bitch, what you say? she said, women don't really. I mean, if y'all watch a TED talk or those little quick 10, 15 minutes,
they tell you do, but you better understand that they don't.
They don't.
They'll tell you they want the truth. That's a trap.
Triumph.
Matter of fact, let me put it to you like this. Look. When I started telling the truth, I thought I was going to be a revolutionary. I thought I was going to change the world.
Yeah, right. Fred
I thought I was going to tell the truth,
Muhammad.
and we going to clear this thing up by telling the truth and being honest with each other.
Shit.
All of a sudden, I realized these hoes don't even want me in the room.
Don't.
When you surrounded in a world full of lies, they do not want you around.
Exactly.
They don't want you there. It's like the nigga that's telling you what's in that drink. Like, that's red food coloring number 9. You know what they make that out of?
Right. You don't want to hear.
You in vanilla ice cream? Is it the real vanilla or is it that? Do you know what's in vanilla ice cream? Look, some of these niggas about to go look up
that shit up.
Vanilla. the
it
fake
tastes
vanilla.
delicious though. I'm telling you.
Go ahead and Google it. I didn't fuck some niggas head up. They only gonna look ice cream the same.
The last time I heard about that, it was from the anal gland of an animal. Don't know which animal.
The beaver.
Yeah, it was from an anal gland of an animal.
I told you I can go anywhere with these podcasts.
And when they told me that, when I found that shit out, because I'm kind of like a nerd too.
Yeah, I was a chef for 10 years, y'all. I can go anywhere. We can talk about
sex,
talk about food,
beaver's nuts, and put that shit in your.
I'm telling you.
But that shit got a certain smell and it got a certain taste that's gonna flavor your food to perfection.
Yeah.
And if we told you that it was beaver nut, it's not even beaver nut. It's the smell of beaver nut.
Yeah,
it's not even the beaver nut. It's like the jizzle of beaver nut.
They don't know.
They don't give a fuck. And guess what? I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna eat my vanilla bean ice cream.
Trees bust nuts. That's what coconuts is.
What sap syrup is from.
Yeah, it's tree nut. I drink coconut milk every day. I ain't scared.
Let's be clear. So it's a matter of
how pause neither. Let me tell you something. I've got over my homophobia because everything has to be a part. You eating beaver nut? No, I'm drinking coconut milk. It's like if I get tired of the pause. And let me tell you why.
Go ahead.
When I'm sitting here,
I'm gonna tell you why I fucks with the pause after you tell me.
When I'm eating a hot dog, I am of a healthy mindset to know that I'm eating a hot dog.
But that shit got glycericerins in it.
But listen, I'm eating a hot dog.
All right.
If this person, like, why you eating a hot dog like that? What do you mean? Why you eating it like the long way? Because I'm eating a hot dog, you're imagining a slog going down my throat.
A whole dick in your mouth. And why is a whole dick in my hand,
I
right?
didn't say nothing when you was in there beating your dick in the bathroom.
Well, all right, I get that point. That's a legitimate point. That's a legitimate point.
I'm a healthy mindset, and I remember like so many things. I can't eat a banana. I can't do
well,
this.
You can't let nobody else see you eat.
Yeah, like some things sound weird when it's coming out, like maybe a pause here and there,
right,
but I don't be saying pause. I don't be saying no pause.
I'm gonna tell you why the pause needs to be said, and here's why I say it's unique. Now,
okay.
Me and my college buddies used to have an inside joke. If you had an inside joke with you had a naked picture of something in the closet. That's what, and it was always something obscure. Like
a naked picture of the closet.
No, you have a naked picture of some obscure celebrity, and you had a naked picture of James Brown hugging a tree in the closet. And to us, back in our college, it was sophomore humor. Or you got a naked picture of Hulk Hogan posing. It was some gay shit. Now that I think about it, because I see your face.
I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to imagine.
Kev, I said Kev. All right, so it's an obscure reference. So the Mulkey brothers was like they were arrested.
Because when you said something naked in your closet, I had.
Oh, you think it? Yeah, no.
I had Polaroids and pictures of naked bitches in my shoebox.
Oh, you got a naked picture. You got a naked picture.
That's how old school I am. Because we didn't have a phone yet. I had Polaroids. I was like, yeah, that thing over.
You got a naked.
We back on sex.
You got a naked picture of. You got a naked picture.
Let's pause this conversation. What we talking about? Go ahead.
Fred Sanford.
What?
I mean, we were just so you got a naked picture.
Where was these pictures at?
No, it's just imaginary shit.
Y'all was just sitting there talking about this?
We would be at the dinner hall and be like, yo, you know you got a naked picture of Patrick Ewing and some Adidas.
But y'all taking it there.
Yeah, and this was like
I'm not taking it there.
But the reason why somebody would take it there is because it would break. It would crack.
It would just crack everybody up.
It would crack everybody up because, like, where the fuck did that come from? Patrick Ewing in a pair of Adidas with a fucking with a fucking knee brace on. Like, why would you even say that shit?
Now, I'm not saying pause is never necessary,
right? Because
every now and then
that's what I'm saying. I'm where the pause comes from for me.
I got a homeboy. Matter of fact, I'm gonna send this to my homeboy once it's
posted. I'm gonna clip it. All right, go ahead.
All right, so I got a homeboy named Tyrell. And for some reason, so he had a cousin that used to come stay with him over the weekend. And I think he was beating his thing. And his cousin came in, walked in on him. And he said, man, little ass dick. And walked out. For some reason, this became a slogan of ours for like months.
Yeah,
and
right.
they were so OD with it. They be like, man, little ass dick. Just out of nowhere. I'm like, where did y'all get this? And then they told me the story, and then we just be
I have a drink with that.
We be in a club, just little ass dick. Stop. And it was so OD. And I think for a while it was fun, but then it was getting OD, and it was just. And one day, right. This is the funniest. This when it got so funny. Much. This when it got funny. He got a daddy. Now remember, we in Detroit, old school players. His daddy was like, hey man, come on in here. We didn't know why he was calling. He didn't know what he was saying. And I'm not really hitting the little ass dick as much, but I'm with them, so I'm a part of the problem.
You're part of the issue.
So he pulled and he was like, hey man,
don't make me spit my shit
out. I don't say much around here. Y'all grown ass men. Y'all do what y'all want to do. I mind my business. But I'm telling y'all right now, if y'all don't stop saying little ass dick in this goddamn
I was shooting motherfucker in this bitch.
Man, we died.
Y'all broke
we
right there.
Broke.
Yeah.
That's on the floor.
That's what I'm talking about, Craig, because it's like it's got to be an inside
man soul for the funniest moment.
Round of applause to his dad, man.
Oh my God. He said, y'all don't stop saying little ass. He said it like that with his head down. Disappointed.
He don't know. You gotta be, if you're a dad, you understand, like, yo, what the fuck? Y'all keep joking my son about this little ass dick shit.
Yo, and it came from his cousin. Shout out to Matt. Matt gave me some pretty story too. I remember this nigga was in the club crying because he ordered some milk.
Well, he had a white Russian because that was my drink of choice.
Nah, man. All right, I used to, like I told you, I was a player back in the day. So I be in the strip club pulling them. I was milk? No, I was pulling like strippers and the bartender. Like I'm pulling them.
Yeah.
Matt is sitting back watching the game.
Mm-hmm.
So one day we went out and he soaked up the game so much. One day he just shocked us. Because he was doing other stuff. And I was like, what's going on with this guy? Like, is he weird a little bit? But now it's like, no, he ain't weird no more. Nah, he about to show us
some shit. Yeah.
He see one in the parking lot. Hey, girl, what's up? Boom. I'm like, oh. I met her friend inside. Her name was Michelle. She was at the time the oldest woman I've ever dated. So Michelle was like, I'm talking to Michelle. We buying White Zinfandel, doing all this type of stuff. And then the bartender come up. She want to take our order. Now, of course, we with ladies. Go ahead, buy her a drink. Yeah. Go ahead, buy her a drink. So I don't think he got to that part of the game yet.
Oh, he ain't had no bread.
He had no bread.
Oh, shit. Nigga,
I had all the bread. My other homeboy Tyrell, he already know, like, I got you, dog, because he already I ain't got no bread. I got you, man. Come on. So, and if Matt was smart enough to know, go ahead, order the drink. I'll pay you back. Don't worry, I got you. I'm a great wingman. We ordered. He was like, what you ordering, bartender? What you ordering? Oh, give me a white Zinfandel. White Zinfandel? All right, cool. What you drinking, young lady? Michelle. She was like, I'm drinking. Get her whatever she wants. Okay, cool. I stopped right there. Order this lady a drink. She's next to me. He's over there. She looked at him. She was like, she said, "Oh, you ain't gonna order my out. Get me a this." So she ordered her own drink, and she was like, "Okay, for you, sir." He said, "Let me get a milk."
Hey yo.
So we like, all right, yeah. And I was like, yeah. So yeah. Hold on one second, man. Did you just order a milk? He's like, yeah. I was like, oh, okay. All right, anyway, that's what I was saying. They brought a big glass of milk.
They got milk in the strip joint.
Michelle, my ex. They brought the milk. She eating her food. She not care what's going on. She look over. She say, "Baby, when you in the bar, normally people get a water. If you don't drink, you can get a Shirley Temple. She's putting them up on game. She's just instructing him. Mm-hmm. He took that shit personally. Mm-hmm. He didn't say nothing. He got up. He went to the bathroom. Next thing you know, we there for like 34 minutes. We like, where the fuck this nigga? He's outside crying.
What's his nigga name?
Matt. She like, what's going on?
What's going on, Matt?
He was like, if I want to order some milk, I just order some motherfucking milk. I was like, it's time to go, dog.
You're bleeding, man.
We gonna skedaddle out of here. I got old girl number. We out. Let's get in this Mazda 626. And we out. Next
this
club,
nigga about to add this whole motherfucker out. The God damn, man. What was you on?
Man, because Matt don't drink. But we didn't know that because he had 2 episodes about drinking. Yeah. We had strippers at the house. Yeah. And she was like, you don't drink? He's like, nah, I won't let him drink. She was like, you sure? He like, no, I don't want to let him drink. She was like, I'm gonna give you a titty shot. He was like, yeah, I took that drink.
That was it.
And this was the girl I was with. This was the only stripper that I ever considered marrying.
Damn.
Shout out to Toya, Miss Aquarius, asparagus, whatever her name. I don't care. And he took that shot, and next thing you know, he like.
Right on.
And we didn't even know. We just kind of just carry on the conversation. We looked over. He's emotional again. Matt, what's wrong?
This is way he wild.
What's wrong? I promised my uncle I'll never drink. I promised him. And we was like, and they looking at him like, yeah, girl, it's time to go. I'm like, nigga, you done fucked the coochie up for everybody. Because we wasn't even gonna call him first. I was calling for his cousin, but he wasn't home. His mama said, go ahead and take Matt with you.
Like he was mad niggas. I know mad niggas.
And you know what? If I'd have known he didn't drink, I could have handled the situation.
Right, but he didn't say nothing.
He just started crying.
Say something, nigga. What the fuck wrong with you?
Damn, nigga, you done fucking. I was trying to fuck her.
Yeah, say something. Again, like, I'm a good wingman. Say something, nigga.
I am a great wingman. You gotta put me up on game, man.
You gotta say something, man. Give me a signal.
That was crazy. That was fun. It was fun times.
Yeah, I know Mad Bats. The guy I told you that's got the peg leg, he like that. Like he's straight edge. So
I'm more straight edge now.
Yeah.
You know what? Champagne is about as far as I go, but I know
I tried to throw a whole bunch of shit short of coke to you. Niggas say nah. He say I'm good, man.
Yeah, I'm good. I got a whole bar at home, and it's been filled for months. Because I don't touch it.
But for a serious moment, I can tell you this. That means because I'm going through something similar. Mm-hmm. Like you are transitioning into a space, like it's almost like a wheelhouse where it's for me right now. It seems so unfamiliar for me not to get ripped on the podcast anymore. You know, because I would have all my friends and comics that I knew, and it was just a blast to just get tore out the frame, and then like I said, I'm a soft dude era, and no need to say pause on it because I'm I'm like, what the fuck am I doing?
Hey, let me tell you something. when double cheeseburgers was $1 and 151 is sitting on the table. It went down.
Oh, I ain't good.
Double cheese. We got $50 worth of double cheeseburgers.
How much is a McDonald's? I haven't had a McDonald's double cheese, but I remember the McDouble.
They're like $2.50 now.
McDouble is $2.50. Why call it the McDouble? They don't call it McDouble no more.
Nah, they got a McDouble and a double cheeseburger, which the double cheeseburger is just an extra piece of cheese.
It ain't even two patties.
Let me tell you something. I worked at McDonald's.
Go Fat Boy Chronicles.
Let me tell you something. No, this is cheap nigga Chronicles. Because the meals was $2.99 for a double cheeseburger,
fries and a Coke.
You could upsize it. You could do the super size. Give them $4 and you got some change back.
Wow.
They gave you this $3.50 meal. They didn't skimp you on the fries. You can't even upsize the drink. It ain't even supersized. It's a small kids drink.
Get the little.
They give you some nuggets, but I could do the $3 meal, add a 4-piece nugget for $1. We got change back.
Times are different now, Craig.
We got change back. Now they giving a meal that is $5. I was like,
I only fuck with that establishment for breakfast now. And
that's it.
Yeah, that's it. And when I went to that place for breakfast one time, the line was around the corner, so I decided to go inside.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody would service me because they got kiosks. This is how old I am now as a Gen Xer. They got kiosks that take your order. So there's no actual cashier to say, hello, welcome to so-and-so. May I take your order? And I was just like, I'm stupid. I'm in line waiting for something. And then I'm getting mad. And I'm seeing everybody, even elderly people, by the way, AARP niggas, walking behind me and placing their order. I'm like, oh, I got a place about. And they got nerve enough to ask me for a tip.
Yeah, and they sitting there, they pass it out, and they know somebody gonna come over there and eventually be like, "Can you take my order?"
What you want, nigga?
But they just assuming everybody just going to the kiosk. Like, come out here and check on the nigga every now and then. They get rid of the human element. That's why comedy could never be replaced because you can't take away the human element from.
I'm talking about that so much in these writings that I got. Like, where am I? I'm gonna save it for the stage, but please come see my act. Come see Craig Worthy's act because he's funny as shit. I mean, he's funnier than me, guys, for the simple fact that he has got a lot more. He knows himself. He's more comfortable within himself because he got a lot of life he's going through. And the reason why I know that because a bitch just texted him saying where your ass at. But no, all right, Craig.
Ain't nobody shit. If you want to be the one to say actually where I'm at,
his ass at the bottom, y'all.
Go ahead and check.
This show you putting on, you've been running shows. Tell me what are some of the challenges. Tell me first. I want to do negativity. What are some of the pluses about running your own room or putting on your own shows?
The family, just the whole the shows of people networking. Like these is people I've seen perform, and like they come in to perform, and it's like the camaraderie. All of our fans are mixing in together. We just have a whole mixing pot of people finally come together because I do see a division. I do see the division in comedy. The division that I see is you have your Carry Time crew, you have your King Williams crew, you got your South End crew, you got your North Side, everything. My show ain't none of that. Everybody who's funny come on this show.
Right.
Come up here, get it off, do your thing. These shows are second to none. I'm telling you right now.
I'm going because this is my first experience.
Coke, I'm putting my show up against Funny Bone.
Exactly.
I'm creating our own rooms.
I'm creating my own rooms. I'm not saying Funny Bone already has his room. It's enough out here. Hey, look, you could be Victoria's Secret. Let me just be over here and be Rihanna. Let me be Rihanna 50, and do it. Let me do 50.
Yeah.
You got Victoria's Secret. Y'all already running the game. I ain't taking nothing away from Funny Bone. I went to your school. Yeah. I know your people. I love you.
Good room.
But let me come over here and let me do my Rihanna shit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say something to that I've noticed when I came back into this picture, when I came back into the scene. And I ain't gonna do the old man back in my day shit. not doing that. But I can tell you that at least with the people of color, the black people in Richmond, and the camaraderie, it is way tighter than when I came in. Not doing a comparison because I'm sure that there's some folks. Speaking of milk, there's so many guys that I know got a milk thing. I don't know what it is with niggas and milk. Shout out to Corey Marshall. Corey Marshall had a milk thing. Me and Corey Marshall. Shout out to Lissa P.
Yeah, Matt could have at least ordered a milkshake, but it's all good. It's always a Hummer.
At the bar, 3 comics, right? At the bar, vibing, picking each other's brains, pretty much having a podcast. We at the now when to me back then, when in Rome, do as Romans, and I'm picking up the check. It's two brothers and a sister comic, right? So me, Corey, and Lissa. That's what I was known for. So you know, I know what I'm having. What do you want, Lissa? She's having a blah 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 blah. Corey hit me up. I have a milk. What? Not
a milkshake, just milk.
Yeah, and so I said to Lissa, like, yeah, that's what I said. I said to him, "Are you putting me on? Like, we are just like we not perform." Right?
I don't know what it is. Like, just like right. The milk is the go-to for people. Like, all right, nigga, I hope you ain't.
And that probably is a story. Yeah, right. It's probably a story behind it, you know. And Lord knows, I got so many alcoholics in my bloodline, but they might have went through something or saw something to be like, this is how I function in these spaces. But to somebody like me, you disrespecting me, nigga. Like, if I offer you if on my dime, if I offer you is different. Cause I had the vibe. I was like, yeah, this nigga from Detroit. He been in the game for 8 years. He done seen some shit. He done had some life.
All my homeboys alcoholics.
Yeah, he got some life on him. And when I saw you at K-Dubs, I was like, he's not sipping, not doing nothing. But then again,
he went up there and killed the show. I'm high off life, man.
Yeah, that's a good space to be in. I am
high off life.
That's a good space to be in.
Of all the things that happen, you can't take my joy because I don't. This is a nice little lesson of happiness and joy. This is why I don't get in no relationship with somebody who's always seeking happiness or feel like you need to make them happy all the time. Get around people who is infatuated with joy. Happiness and joy is 2 totally different things. My kids could make me happy. They could also get on my goddamn nerve, but that's my joy.
Amen.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So my joy is what I appreciate. I know that a woman can give me joy. She can make me happy. She can also make me sad. But I'm not with you just based off what makes me happy. If some pussy make me happy, now give me none makes me sad. But you're my joy. You're my world. You get what I'm saying? That's what I want. Joy. Like, the house can make you happy. But, you know, the fact that you can provide and breed shelter around it.
It's joy. What you do when you're in it.
It's what you do when you're in it. The memories you build. The memories is that's what builds it.
Yeah, that's is so true.
And I think a lot of people have gotten away from that. That's why I don't believe in the whole happy wife, happy life thing.
Yeah, that's so true.
It's not to say that she should be deprived of happiness, but happiness is your responsibility. It's nobody else's.
You sure you ain't going to therapy, nigga? Goddamn.
Oh, no.
you saved a lot of money.
Yeah. Happiness is your responsibility. I can add to your happiness. It's just like when a man say, "Be my peace." She can't be your peace. You got to bring yourself peace. You in this nice little room. You can be peaceful back here. It's don't disturb my peace. You can add to my peace. You can bring my slippers, baby, just the way I bring these flowers home.
Just don't throw them at me.
Yeah, I can add to your happiness by giving you some flowers, but it don't necessarily mean this. I'm not gonna be sitting around chasing your happiness like I'm Will Smith and you still go out here and fuck.
Damn, that's what Will was doing.
He was chasing happiness for another woman.
God,
the whole time.
Boy, you spent some game.
And that's what he did.
What this nigga did. He
still went out and fucked her son, gay best friend.
Yeah, man, you ain't lying. That's what it just like. I was looking at it from a whole like Will Smith.
No, he said it in interviews because she didn't set him up there. He said up there in interviews.
Look,
holding it together.
Shout out to the guests that I'm talking about. But I've had guests come on here that are close to the Jada side of the game and was defending it up and down, left and right.
Yeah, they're gonna defend that bullshit.
Yeah, and I was just like, I don't want to say what I was just like. Even my co-host was like, "What? You don't understand what the fuck?"
I mean, some people gonna be listen.
That was crazy. That's crazy. I can't. I mean,
people are misguided when they're. First off, it ain't none of our business what they do.
Hey man,
keep that shit off the internet.
But they put that shit out for the world.
Yeah, they do it because they want some kind of
out for the world.
Yeah, she's sitting her husband down, embarrassing him further by putting all of this stuff out. It ain't none of our business. Yeah. And people are always trying to pick team this and team that. We just went through Team Megan and Team Clay.
Yeah,
who gives a shit? Yeah. Like this woman been out here sleeping with her friends, boyfriends, and got shot in the foot for it. And then she went out and got another shooter and he shooted on her. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But
she
you
just got a problem with shooters.
But you can't say on the internet the way they PR her PR or whoever
his
controls
PR better. You know why? Because he ain't saying shit.
Amen. God damn it.
His PR better. He ain't.
And he said, "Well, what I recently saw, and it's not because of his PR team, because I just think it's scuttlebutt, quote unquote, or not quote, allegedly. The reason she ghetto,
she just hood.
Yeah, and I said this
it has a
episode.
Place.
Yeah, I said I don't do nigga shit no more. I don't. You know, if I do nigga shit, it's within these confines." With my niggas. I'll do nigga shit out in the street.
Yeah. What she has to realize is that she promotes the nigga shit.
Yeah, there you go.
She's promoting it.
Yeah,
so if you're promoting it,
you love it.
Clay, like the women said, they didn't know who he was because he was low key with his. Clay been about that money. Clay was getting in rooms that Megan couldn't get in. Everybody wanted to say that she was putting him on.
Valley. That's 3, 3, and 3, 9 figures. Silicon Valley with 9 figures.
Yeah, she couldn't get in none of his room.
You in the 1%.
Yeah, his daddy was already in 79, got drafted in the NBA. He already about Klay Thompson is the archetype that could run for senator after he done with the NBA.
Right. She didn't know that.
She's not that.
Yeah, she ain't covered that.
She's not that.
There's nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying.
Wrong. It has its place. And what she has to realize is she stepped a little bit above beyond and got a taste of what it's like to be in a different room. That's why she's out here cooking Thanksgiving dinner. Because she understood
doing the patty pies now.
She was doing the patty pies, cooking, doing all the stuff that girls say that they would never do for a nigga. She did it for the right man because I'll be damned if she did it for the baby and think she was going to get a relationship because she was dealing with dudes that didn't really want to be with her, like that wanted to hit like everybody else. She finally got with a man and got a taste of what it was like to be. Out,
so crazy.
Because we all, it's just like, what is it, the Duvet? Bidet?
Yeah.
It's just like getting your ass cleaned by the Duvet for the first time.
It feels spectacular.
It feels, at first it's like, nigga, this is gay. But then after a while, you're like, my ass is clean.
Right.
I'm just looking one at the crib.
I'm questioning myself. I'm in the shower and I'm like, what is it? But if my asshole is clean,
it's clean though.
Clean. In case my chick want to go do what she want to do.
Finally feels like this is where she want to be. She started to realize that whole shit could only get her so far.
Yeah, right.
Being clean and doing this, it is a whole different world, and it felt safe.
Glorilla gonna get that too.
I don't feel. I feel bad for her in a way because I've been cheated on, but at the same time, her whole persona, she's been cheating on every other nigga up to that point.
Yeah.
And now it's like nobody wants to bring up that karma. They just want to blame Clay for being Clay. He been that.
Yeah.
He ain't do nothing that no other dude did to her. So why we ain't going at the baby? Why we ain't going at, well, it did go at the Tory, but why ain't go at the baby or G-Eazy and all these other dudes that she hit that went off to hit another chick?
Yeah. I mean, I can't. I mean, I don't feel sorry for her.
No,
I did in the beginning.
I can't, but that's somebody's relationship. I'm not going to feel sorry. I would give it a little bit more of a thought process. Say they were married. This is a boyfriend and girlfriend who lasted a few months that broke up,
and it's a celebrity thing. So we already know.
And I'm very consistent. I don't like the way she went to the internet with it. The same way I didn't like Keke Palmer boyfriend going to the internet when she was getting fed cherries and grapes by Usher.
Usher out here throwing herpes allegedly to everybody.
Yeah, he out here feeding wives and stuff like that, and it just gets to a point where it's like, okay, we know who these people are. It didn't work. Everybody move on, but instead they was like, we gonna cheat on our boyfriends for Megan.
It was a whole 60 to 90
They
days.
had a campaign. To call it a campaign
and I did
is diabolical.
My atheist peg leg college roommate was like, yeah, fuck Megan. and I was always like, being the soft dude era, it being just a feminist. Like, well, I don't know. First of all, I don't know what happened, but we can be we could be a bit much. We could be a bit much. He was like, he likes Kevin Samuels too. He's a Kevin Samuels acolyte as well, and he was just like. He know me because we college roommates. He was like, "Yo, cut the crap."
Yeah. Shout out to Kevin Samuel. People got to know you got to know the line to draw when it comes to that. Because I think sometimes people go a little bit too hard with it. They be like, "So what's your body count?" You be like, "Damn, nigga, it's the first day." But and you ask this chick from a girl from church. But I get what it is. We're not going in the right direction of relationships. I get that I get that women are empowered and they're doing everything, and I get that. But they're having this conversation where they want a man but don't need a man, but you by proxy need a man, and it's not whether or not you need a man. Just be capable as a woman to be able to handle hard situations. It has nothing to do with us. That's what it is. Just can't do that. Well, just be capable of handling bad situations. Stop saying you need a man, because it don't matter if you need one.
I know some bras that if a shoe don't have it, they can handle themselves. Yeah, I like those.
I can't. But see, here's the thing: life is easy enough for them to say that now. Like, hey, life is just easy right now. At the end of the day, you can say you don't need a man, but we still gonna be here tomorrow when you wake up. So shut up. Who cares? Yeah, we need you. You need us. We put on this earth as a harmonious, symbiotic makeup of each other. I can have a baby with a chick in Indochina right now.
You wouldn't even know.
And I don't even know her. We're compatible enough to have that baby. I don't know her, but we're compatible. It's the harmonious makeup of what we are. It don't matter if you could do it by yourself. And a lot of women run away. I didn't want to get in this conversation. A lot of women run away from their own feminine nature. They say, "Oh, I need a man to kind of bring the feminine out of me." No, be feminine. It's nothing wrong with weakness. They only scared because it's a time to compete and they're trying to compete with us. I am not your competition. I am your completion. Even if we don't live together or romantically tied, I am your completion. We need each other. That's what it is.
We're not competition.
We are each other's completion. God made, but see, it's too much in the Bible that puts a woman's up under a man, and they don't like that. A woman came from a man. And he's like, but why can't a man come from what? Like, why are you going against it? Like, why are you doing this? Like, it's in there. If you believe it, believe it. If not, you don't have to believe it. But don't make it me your competition. I don't want to be your competition. Besides, it's not even a fair competition because you're all trying to compete with me and things that I am. We are equal in value, but not in the things that we do. The things I do is just the things I do. There are exceptional women that can do what I do, but it's not you. It's not in all of you to do that.
That language of what I do, they don't understand that.
Yeah, because they thinking about strength and all this. If they don't want to understand it, that's fine. That seems like a personal problem. I understand it. I understand it, and it's like I said, I'm a truth teller, but nobody want nobody truth telling in the room. But if you want to play that game or playing around with it, that's fine. I don't mind it. Go ahead, play it, but play it somewhere else because it annoys me.
Stick to that truth telling.
Yeah, I do.
I encourage you.
It's on the stage.
Yeah, I can see it, and that has gotten you far. Mm-hmm. It's funny,
but I love women, and that's the misconception. They think because I challenge them to be better at who they are and stop trying to challenge us and being what we are, they think by me telling them the truth that somehow I don't like them. If there's a type of woman I don't like, I just don't like bitches.
Hey man, nobody likes bitches.
I like hoes.
Even bitches don't like bitches.
Even hoes don't even like being called hoes, but I can appreciate a hoe, especially an honest hoe. I don't appreciate a hoe that's a bitch.
No.
I appreciate women. I love my ladies. Hoes have their place, but bitches, don't expect me to hold the door open for you, bitch. Don't expect me to love you and say and recommend men to you. I recommend you die alone.
Oh damn!
You should not be talking to men the way you talk. You rude.
They loose with it.
They loose with their lips. They put themselves in danger. They put men in danger.
Yeah.
They don't raise their kids right. They fuck up their kids.
Get your life straight is what Craig is saying.
Yeah.
Always get your life straight.
Bitches need to go to communication class, learn how to talk to people. They need to learn to close their legs until they're ready to be in relationships. You can fuck, but don't nobody want to deal with you past 3 months, and then they blame the man. They be like, he loved by me. No, you was a horrible human being, and you blamed it on your zodiac sign while you was horrible. I'm a Sagittarius. I just talk like that. No, bitch, you're a horrible human being with a birthday. That's all you are.
Is it which one you think? Which sign? Or you don't believe in the sign?
I don't believe in none of the signs.
Yeah, my wife don't either.
I don't believe in none of the signs.
She was like, how can you tell this based off of when you were born?
The stars in the sky don't give a shit about if you're a freak or not. They don't care if you're a freak.
That's for all the Scorpios out there.
If it was true, I would only hire Leos for my business.
Right, because they lead.
Because they lead. Like, yo, what? Nah, bitch, you ain't getting the job.
Because it began with the letter, the Roman alphabet L.
No, hell no.
Good shit, man. Yeah.
Matter of fact, if you walk up to me and you tell me anything about a zodiac, I don't believe shit else you come out. At this point, I think you believe in Santa Claus.
Right, he gonna kick you. He gonna horse kick you in the face. So how you?
I ain't gonna. I'll just look at her like, you stupid bitch.
Like
really,
Patricia K-Dubs. You stupid bitch.
It's called a placebo effect. You ever heard of placebo?
Yeah, give you.
It's when they put people in and they say, here's a pill. This gonna make you tired. Here's a pill. This give you energy. It's the same fucking pill.
And when you take it, all of a sudden
they got energy. All of a sudden they sleepy because you got told something. Now, if you tell everybody because you're a Scorpio, you know how to suck some dick. Now all these bitches walk around with oil and whips and getting beat on by their boyfriends because they a Scorpio.
That's how that fake doctor is. What's her name? Cheyenne Bryant. She ain't heard from her. That's how she do. She figured I could tell immediately she was a straight hoe.
Yeah, she's just out here talking shit. Like, I don't need to show my credentials. Like, all right.
I saw that shit. I was like, oh, this bitch is
she a bitch.
Yeah. I call her a hoe. I think she working.
I appreciate hoes.
Yeah, she working.
I remember one time a hoe turned into a bitch because I told her pimp. I was like, "Where the hoes at?" She was like, "Who he calling a hoe?" I was like, "You bitch."
Yeah, I would definitely have said that. Like,
but
once that money coming out that pocket,
but I appreciate a good hoe. They have their place, but I can't stand a bitch
because they can't admit to some shit.
And you know what happens? They think I'm talking about, like, even Sexy Red. She an honest hoe. I don't like her music. No. I don't think what she's saying should be, but she an honest hoe. She nice, but I ain't never seen her be bitchy.
No, she a real straight up.
That's why I'm kind of conflicted because I don't want any of what she got going on in my spirit. But she does seem like a nice girl. She just have horror ways that still has to stay away from me.
This is why I said, hey, Craig Worthy has to come on taking those shorts, and I can say, hey, I can see me, collabing with him and working with him. Just be real. Yeah, just be authentic, real. Don't take a short. Don't try to. Who are we? Especially if you're 8 years in the game or however I am. Who got time to be playing games with whole adults?
It takes just as much energy to be real and upfront as it does to be a fake, immature, unaccountable person.
Amen.
It takes the same amount of energy. if you want to be faithful, it takes the same amount of energy because when you're not faithful to your woman, you got to put the same amount of energy high
into
the
numbers.
Yeah, into the lies and high numbers and stuff like that. The only thing you got to deal with when you faithful is, damn, I wanted to fuck her, but it's all good.
Yeah,
let me go home.
Yeah, let me go home.
Let me go home.
Pushing. Yeah.
We keep it pushing, and it's just like, and you just putting all your energy into one person. Man. All those phone calls that you making those round with all these little chicks, you just put energy in one phone call. And just stay on there and work on whatever you got there.
And
it's
focus on
energy.
you.
It's just negative and positive.
Yeah, you on to something, sir.
Yeah, everything is negative and positive.
Yeah, you on to something.
I'm gonna tell you right now, there's nothing that's good that doesn't come with a negative. Nothing. Yeah. I mean, we could think about heaven all day, but to deny hell is to deny heaven.
And I ain't never doing that because I got a lot of heaven.
Yeah,
I'm playing that OJ song or the Barcade song right now.
You got to know it's there. You got to know that it could play a part in your life if you're not careful. And that's what keeps our faith going. That's what keeps us going.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying. We can talk about the end. We can talk about it.
The END.
No, we could talk about all the fun times when we was playing around in the devil workshop. But there's an ending to that.
Oh yeah, the end definitely. I would love to talk about the end.
Yeah, and that's the part that that's why I said we get into a lot of sex talk, and I was like, yeah, I could feel that devil creeping up on my back because I'm talking about when I was playing in that devil's playground.
But the end is a different story.
But when I started to get married and I started to understand this God life, you gotta acknowledge that we both lived it all.
Yeah,
it's all part of it. What good is a story of heaven? If you ain't had all of them hoes and all of it, you had to. Exactly. What is a testimony without a test?
I always say if I'm a pro wrestling fan, so there was this pro wrestler called the Iron Sheik, right? And every time the Sheik was
Alibaba,
Sheik come up there and Mean Gene would say something, and every time Mean Gene would say something, he said exactly. So I have the exactly that, and I had that as a hashtag because. When Mean Gene, when he would be animated and be putting on, Mean Gene would say something real and true. He'd be like, Hulk Hogan is a bitch. He'd be like, exactly. Back then, though, Hulk Hogan wasn't a bitch. He was the greatest of all time. But Iron Sheik knew Hulk Hogan was a whole bitch. You know what I'm saying? And so backstage, when after the curtains get closed. After everything get done, the backstory behind that, Iron Sheik was like, y'all can love him, but he a whole bitch. He a whole bitch. And he went to his grave saying that shit. He went to Howard Stern saying that shit. He just said that shit till he died, right? Mm-hmm. In life, like, you can go through those high points where life is a bitch, but eventually someone, somehow, something's gonna come and it's got to humble you.
Because God was always waiting.
Yeah, split you like a blunt. Just like show you some shit, and you be like, okay, what is? For me, I'm always an analytical motherfucker, so I'm like, okay, what is going on? What's this? I look great. I feel great. I got this. I got that. Nigga, no. I know people that did live worse and did worse. I'm this. I'm that. No, I'm not. I don't. It's like, nah, you need to, and I do yoga. Oh, starting to do yoga now. Shout out to my nigga Mark.
Exactly.
You got to go inward first, no matter what happens, to be out for the world. When I say out for the world, that means to show your light or to show your God, to show who you are to the world. Because your testimony, some people can do their testimony with that. And I do it with art, taking those shorts and comedy. And you might do it through your comedy. But that's your light showing the world of how you came through
adversity,
those dark times. And then it's a talent to flip it to some light. Because that shit got to go through a prism. I went through the prism. I think you've been through the prism.
Yeah, I do a lot of soul searching. I know a lot of my jokes are in the moment and I put it right in my phone. But there are times where it's like I had those moments where I'm like, dang, I remember going through that. And just like even with the I went through it's just like that coma. It's like, why am I looking for a joke? And I had people that were around me that said, "Don't like, why would
not funny?
Like, don't. That's not funny. Why would you talk about that?" And it's always somebody who ain't got skin in the game that always
never been through
me,
anything like that. Don't know nobody.
Like they got, I'm like, you got your own problems. We worry about you.
Talk
You
about
worry
it.
about
Talk
you.
about it. Talk about it.
Don't tell me what I should do. And the same person that told me I shouldn't be doing jokes about diabetes was the same person that told me I should have been more professional with that heckler from last week. I'm like, you ain't got no skin in the game.
I don't.
She was like, it was just my opinion. I was like, I don't give a shit about your opinion.
Your opinion is yours.
Let me tell you something. You ain't got enough skin in the game,
right, man,
to tell me my opinion.
Man.
And I know we sit up here, we talking about hoes, and I know we was talking about all the stuff in the past, but it got us to a place. It gets us to a place to where we can finally talk about it, outwardly talk about it. We can talk about relationships and what we expect, the expectations of what we are and who we are and how we got here. These conversations, I don't even know how long we've been on this podcast, but it'll
get trimmed down to about 2 1/3. So, but it's all good.
But
you giving me the time, sir. You my guest, so I'm okay.
But yeah, but that's what's needed sometimes to get through there. Not all of us is gonna be raised in this nice little prism, and some of us just take more time to get there, and sometimes
we gotta get to that dirt.
And and sometimes that's the thing about telling the truth to people and being open with people. It's like sometimes you want them to get it, but sometimes you gotta wait that out because they gotta get it the way they gotta get it.
They gotta get the medicine.
And it hurts to see them go through so much stuff because you be like, man, I got it. Why you ain't get it? It don't work like that. It don't work like that.
Exactly.
So you gotta.
I literally said that. I get it. How come you don't get it?
Because they gotta get it themselves.
And I stood on that hill.
Get it. It's not. They all don't get it at 42. Some people get it at 22. Some people get it at 52, 62.
Amen.
It's like it's the most important part. As long as you get it.
As long as you get it. Don't matter what.
It is gonna take some time, and sometimes I might not be able to walk through the door, but I'm on the other side of that door when you're ready.
And for what I did was, through my experiences, I thank God that He gave me the opportunity to get it, because I've lost so many homeboys. I don't know if you've grown up in the D or living in Atlanta or how many homies you've lost, but I look back and be like, damn, I got an opportunity to learn from some of the mistakes that some of my homeboys did not get the opportunity to learn. And I might be wasting 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours. I may be wasting my time of my life fucking with you. You know what I mean?
I think some of us break away. I think it was who was it? Denzel Washington that says you'll have a group of homeboys and 2 of them are gonna break away early to make the life that they should have had. And some of them ain't gonna make it, and some of them will meet you on the other side, and you'll finally see them on the other side, and you'll be like, all right, cool. But sometimes I'm glad I was one of the ones that broke away.
Yeah. Like I'm grateful that I have the ability to do Taking No Shorts podcast, to meet the comics, the new comics that are on the scene now, such as you, Craig Worthy, because you all have given me buoyancy to say, well, God damn it, it could be done even as a 20-year-old husband, then raised 3 men, and then lived a life of a lot of luxury and a lot of horrorism. You dig? To come out and to be, and I'm so blessed, man. I just like I tell people in my bit, like I'm in essence, I'm saying I'm a lucky guy, you know, and I say that in different ways and in funny ways, and for folks to get it. But at the end of the day, in my way of creating it, I want folks to know I'm so blessed and I'm so lucky. And I want folks, when they come see your act, to say that man had been through something, to be talking about ain't nobody got no points.
Hey, and doing the whole jokes on you, it's the same thing. I'm just happy to like hook up with people and get people's voices out so they can tell their story.
Is it on Eventbrite?
Yes.
How do folks get the tickets?
Eventbrite, look up Jokes on You. I'm trying to rock these out every third Saturday. Of course, with this show, it's not on the third Saturday. It's the last Saturday. Only because we had some situations with one of the clubs, Club U, which Chuck Nephew has a show. Me and Chuck Nephew actually has a show on the same day, which is, no shade.
Hold on. The Can't Band Funny the same day as your show?
The one next month in July.
No, it's the 18th.
The 18th in July. So we both have shows.
I got the show the same day. What time's your show?
I wish we could. His show actually started early.
All right.
And I wish we'd have hooked up because we could have did double shows.
Yeah, you didn't know. But
I didn't know. But we can do
I'm coming to both.
Chuck, if you want to do some double shows, come on.
Yeah, I'm going to make sure I show my face in both spots because both of you guys blessed me at taking those shows.
This is good. All right.
How long? We did 3 hours? No. It should be. Hold on. It's a lag. All right, okay. We're back. It's a lag, and that might be because I'm on a dial-up. No. I'll clean it up in the edits for you. I mean, that's just a sign to say we've gone over our time.
It's all good.
Real quick, I do for new guests. I used to do. Hey, let me see your Explore page on your IG to see what you into, so I can describe to the audience who you are. Does the algorithm describe it? I don't do that anymore because I open up a nigga's IG on his Explore page and it won't nothing but tits and ass.
It's a lot of that.
Yeah, it's a lot of that.
You know what? I used to do a lot of commentary of, like, I used to do the Kevin Samuels stuff. Yeah. So I would see, like, people wilding out, like, doing splits on top, like Jamaican, doing like a lot of horse stuff. And then I realized it was affecting my
you trying to fuck hoes, you jumping off of dresser drawers and shit on hoes.
Like, I'm going off on these hoes. Like, these hoes need to stop. And then now it's all up and down my feed. I was
the internet is real, goddamn it. But no, I do bad decisions. So this is a bad decision. There was shout out to Easy and Mel. Got the other sister name. That's how I got in the podcast, and I was in Corona and Horrible Decisions, which is a podcast with a bunch of Amber Rose hoes. Shout out to them.
No wrong with Amber Rose. She realized she did the slut walk.
Yeah.
And she had to stop. She was like, I am creating more.
I think Weezy getting married.
She got whored out. Yeah, Weezy getting married. Yeah, because he found some little young girl.
Yeah, I follow him, and I'm
it's like his third time getting married. Listen, I like niggas.
All right. So bad decisions is not all for horrible decisions, but it's just a bad decision. So you pick one, read it, and then we're gonna discuss.
Okay. All right. Have you ever said I love you and not heard it back? No, them hoes love me. They all love me. If I say I love you, they was like, oh, right.
That was it. It's a wrap.
No, because that don't fly out my lips unless I know it's coming back.
You never took those penitentiary chances.
Yeah, it's like
because you can't. Your ego. Well, my ego couldn't take it not coming back. What I did do, I said I wanted to get married, and the girl said, "Why?" I was like,
there has been a couple times where that happens. I
you don't have to be.
When I found out that there are women who like men who don't like them. You know how cold I was with girls I liked.
Like, right. You could say, how much can I get away with?
It was one girl who stalked me through the club because I wouldn't give her no attention, but I saw her the whole time. Matter of fact, I played this off with strippers too. Mm-hmm. It was one girl we used to
the less attention you show to them, the more they
This girl was like hawking me. She was circling me around. She was like, and then I say this to a lot of strippers. Matter of fact, I'll give you the example. It's easier to explain it with strippers, but a regular girl did this to me too. We call her school teacher, but I did this to so many strippers. School teacher.
School teacher. Because you had that.
So we had one girl we call school teacher, but I did this. This is one of my methods of picking up women. I would be in the club and they would come by.
They're gonna come for us in these comments.
Yeah, they can do what they want. I'm being honest. If you say you like honesty,
Jesus Christ, they gonna
get you don't like this honesty.
Craig Worthy is.
Listen, we going viral, baby. Let me. So this is what I would do in dudes. Y'all can do this in the strip club. The strip club is a lot different, but this is what I used to do. They would come up. I would always sit at the bar. It was cool when I always got cool with the bartender. Yeah, sometimes one time the bartender was my cousin. Me and my cousin used to always talk at the bar, but I always was cool at the bar. One of the bartenders I actually was in a relationship. Her name was Rose. Shout out to Rose.
Usually the stripper joint, the bartenders and the girls that bring like
they be sometimes the finest girls.
The ones that waiting tables and the bartenders
sometimes be the finest ones.
The hoyers of the hoes in a strip joint.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I know, bro. So I'm telling you, I don't even know if you know who you're talking to, bro.
So what I would do is I would hold a very interesting conversation with the bartender.
Yeah.
This is something I did all the time. Just be as interesting as possible. Ask her opinion. They love to ask their opinion, even if you don't want it. Ask their opinion. And then what happens is as you're holding the conversation, you're going to catch a stripper's attention.
Why is he over there?
Yeah. So as they want a part of the conversation. So what they would do is they would come over there and they say, would you like a dance? And I do this. I do this every time. They'd be like, you want to dance? Oh, no, thank you, baby. All right, cool. Anyways, as I was saying, if I was rudely interrupted, they would go away.
That's attention. They need that attention.
There, they mind is fuck. They like, what?
I don't do the fog, the Iron Sheik fog. I need to get that drop.
The next thing you know, they'll be looking at me crazy. Yeah. And I'm like, what's wrong with you? I was trying to get your attention and you just turn me off. And you know what I would say? Mm-hmm. You got my attention now. Let's see if you can hold it.
Craig out here is talking like 50s.
I had a girl.
He talking like 50s.
I had this girl's mind going so bad.
Yo, I know.
She wanted my phone number. She went upstairs to change clothes. I got tired of waiting. I went outside. That girl went outside in her stripper clothes, in her thong, looking for me.
Knocking on the shit.
My homeboy looking at me like, "Did you just have this girl come outside? Get this hoe.
She knocking on my shit, looking for you."
He was like, "Did you just have this girl come outside looking for your number?"
I already know your type, sir. I already know your type, sir. So I'm glad you're out of that.
Yeah, because I had strategy. Yeah. You can't just. I learned how to talk to women. I learned how to be interested. I learned how to get past. What's your favorite color? What kind of drawers you wear? What's your nipple color? Like, I would ask them serious questions. It'd be some shit off the radio or something. I'd be like, "Can I ask your opinion?" Yeah, I was just doing a comedy show and this lady came by and I just want your opinion on something. Blah, 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 blah. Well, I think you did the right thing. Yeah, because, when I do comedy and I started mentioning like how much, because I be doing these shows and, I just mention whatever is going on in my life and I interject things about me that they would.
You're the most interesting man in the world.
Yeah, and I made these things so I already realized that women, to the point, women do not like being rejected. And I used to play that shit off.
No,
here's the crazy part. But when I liked them, I couldn't get no play. Let me like them.
Don't do too much. My wife has told me this. Don't do too much.
I never did too much.
Right.
Yeah, I'll play it just
right.
But
I don't know how to play it just right.
But even
I don't know how to play it just right, sir.
They got you. All of a sudden they'll flip, and it's like some of these women like the chaos.
Craig, how do we know when you're playing? Look, if they're the,
I say just play it safe and not pretend like you don't like them. Even
I just say play like you just be yourself.
Yeah. And so now I don't have to play that game. Right. You like me, I like you. We can. The more you like me, It's not a tick for tat where I'm trying to say
you're not in competition.
I'm not in competition. I'm gonna show you that I like you. If you accept this love that I'm giving you, it's not always gonna feel like it's even, but I need it to be reciprocal. Like I need it to be back and forth. Those are the women. For the women that are listening, those are the women we take seriously. Those are the women we marry. When you start to play this game, like I gotta chase you, you the prize, and all this other stuff. I'm not gonna treat you like that because you really playing a game with me that's really dangerous because you playing with our heart.
Ain't nobody got time.
That's
like Sweet Brown saying.
That's why men don't fall in love like that. We don't fall in love the way y'all want us to fall in love. We fall in love the way we fall in love. And we want to love you the way that we are, and we'll meet you halfway. When you have the ability to either understand us or meet us halfway, then you have a better relationship with your man.
Watch Craig Worthy, the ENT. And this is June of 2026. Watch in June of 2028. I'm gonna be at your wedding. I'm gonna be at your wedding, and you go, and I will be. Oh, matter of fact, I ain't even gonna be at your wedding. I'm gonna be at your bachelor party. I'll be like, this nigga was on the podcast talking reckless like a motherfucker.
But it's not even. You know what's so funny?
Because Quick got married.
For some odd reason, truth telling sounds reckless to people.
No, it doesn't sound reckless to me.
It doesn't sound reckless.
What you want?
Yeah,
it's going to attract what you want.
It doesn't sound reckless to somebody who is actually healed.
Yeah,
and can actually live in their truth.
Don't.
When you talk to somebody who is not healed in this truth, I guarantee they're offended by half the shit I just said.
Yeah, they kiss my ass with that bullshit. I smack you with both of my balls in my dick.
They might not appreciated all the stuff I was talking about with all the hoes.
We could just be with that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
You a whole ass.
But at least you know that I know how to attract. At least you know that I got some swag with it. But at the same time,
got respect, honestly.
I'm not necessarily trying to play the chameleon no more. I'm just trying to give love and feel love. That's it. I don't want this to feel like I got enough on my plate. I don't want to feel like I'm going back and forth. I don't feel like it's a competition. I just want to feel like I just want to come home and be a good stepdad and eat some box and get some food and go to sleep and shower. That's it.
With the bidet.
Yeah, with my bidet, with my clean booty cheeks. So you ain't gotta wash no drawers with stains in them. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be that dude. You know what I'm saying?
You want to? I know you've been on the road before. Vegas. I think did you say New Mexico? Vegas? Well,
New Mexico. I wish New Mexico. Yeah. We can make it happen.
I mean, you want to go back on the road again? Or you good here?
I am good here, but I don't mind touring. If I could tour and if it's profitable,
somebody say, "Come on, Craig, feature for me."
I gotta see that price tag because I gotta pay rent.
Yeah.
As long as I
this shit is not. Yeah, I want you to get to that space because I'm lucky. I don't care about the money no more. But the business game of show business is treacherous.
It is treacherous. That's why I support local comic.
Yeah, man.
Support because this stuff is not easy to promote. No. It's not easy to put out. Some of it is easier than others. It has its own fair share.
Damn, I got to pull a double on July the 18th.
Yeah, it's like you know what I'm saying. So it is what it is. And if just like I said. Chuck doing the show on two different venues at the same day. We could have pulled up at the same venue. You could have did your shit. His stuff started at 6, end at 8. Shit, my shit started at 9, end at 11. Come on now.
I'm coming through.
You know what I'm saying? But we on two different sides of town. But it's all good. But that's my man's though. Like we gotta all work together and make sure that this comedy thing. But it's all good. It's like I said. You got Victoria's Secret. You got Fenty. You got this. It's enough money for all of us.
I'm trying to think of a cheap,
and it makes sense for Virginia.
It makes sense for the comedy game here. So much. Thank you, sir, for coming through. What I would like to say is you have contributed by producing jokes.
Jokes on you.
Jokes on you. July
27th.
June 27th.
June 27th and July 18th.
All right. So the June what day? I'm gonna be at the joint this Saturday. So tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna put it up on my social media.
Wrong. Is that the right side? Yeah, that's right. That's the right side. That's the right side.
Yeah, Jokes on You. Y'all make sure y'all go check it out. 800 Richmond Highway here in the RVA. Comedian Truckworthy. The ENT will be putting on the show with a bunch of great comics.
Truckworthy, you did combine the comedians.
Goddamn. Yeah, that's that weed guy.
We didn't do a fusion.
Craig Worthy, I'm sorry. Who's on the show?
We got D Hunter, we got John Jackson, Sebastian, we got Big Heavy Daddy, CJ Richardson is headlining. We got Logan, Patrick. Yeah, let me get his name right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we got Dawn you can't talk about me there. Did you smoke before you got here?
And it's a larger show. It also is being being co-hosted with Nicole Bell. She new out here in the scene, beautiful woman.
I've seen her. I got to get her. I got to talk to her. So,
and we also added Dietrich Botley because he was supposed to be on the last show.
He gave me a shout out on.
He's our special guest. Very funny comedian.
Really?
Yeah, very funny.
I got it. I'm gonna meet him. So I'm gonna be. Then I can make both shows.
He actually got joke when you're a comedian and I can actually remember a joke.
Yeah,
it's when I can actually remember, like I could string together like 3 or 4 of your jokes, and I'm like, dang, I can remember a joke. You got something. Because sometimes you'll hear a comedian, they funny, and you forget them jokes by Tuesday. Yeah, but so you remember like he was funny, but I forgot the joke. Yeah. But if you could remember a joke, especially, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember.
He's featuring.
Yeah, he's a special feature.
He's special feature.
And
who's closing out?
CJ.
You? Oh, CJ closing out. God damn it,
I'm hosting. CJ. I'm hosting, man. Right. I like to take more of a back seat.
Let me get at CJ real quick.
Take more. I'm gonna get some jokes in.
CJ live right around the corner. Bring your black ass back over here, boy.
CJ Richardson, man. That's the old school.
CJ came on very early iterations of Taking No Shorts podcast, so he probably ain't gonna come back through. Not that I'm asking CJ, but first of all, he a Cowboy fan, so he already know how we.
It's a dedicated Cowboy fan.
You know, but. He's a friend. He's a good guy. He's a good comic. So, I'm going to be there.
All right.
Because it's not on the 18th. One is on the 18th, but I can make the 27th.
Yeah, so the 27th, and then after that,
July, I'm going to do some bringers. I'm going to bring about 2 other people.
Oh, yeah.
And how can I get the VIP? Do I ping you or text you? Or
everything's on Eventbrite. Just look up Jokes on You. There are some discounts. I'll give you a code.
Okay.
I'll give you a code.
Because
matter of fact, I'm gonna invite you to one of these shows. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get you up on one of these stages. I'm already working on.
I got a good 7 minutes.
Oh, that's good enough.
Yeah, thank you.
That's good enough.
After that, I still need to take my Viagra or some shit. My joke Viagra or something,
Yeah, but yeah, I'm already starting. I'm re-inviting. I've already cast. Because he asked. Well, I'm sorry, she asked.
Could rate some shows.
JD Novelli.
Yeah.
Because JD, if y'all don't know who JD Novelli is, let me tell you something now.
Sounds like an Italian.
Let me tell you right now.
He's a whirlwind? He's a whirly bird?
It's a special type of comedy.
Okay.
And it will, you need.
He ain't no weird nigga, though.
No, weird as hell. Right. It's weird as hell, and I love it.
I like weird shit though. I love it. I like the way.
Here's the one thing about my show: I will bring a different flavor. I never just
bring the same type of comment.
It's not gonna be the same type of comment.
I like when shows are choppy. Like I like when rooms are run, and I'm gonna wrap it up here, ladies and gentlemen. Taking No Shorts, episode 147 here with Craig Worthy. One thing I will say about the scene here in the RVA, especially with the brothers and the sisters, because it's enough of us to where we can cure. Because the difference I noticed when I went back out here looking for guests for Taking No Shorts pod in the beginning, when I was running to the Monty Giles and the Apple Brown Betty's and the other like, there wasn't many rooms being ran by us. Or being curated by us. And it was just open mics. In order to work out, you had to go to an open mic. And how do you know how good you are if you're in an open mic, or how good your shit is if you're in an open mic? Let's say you do 3 mics a week. That was in my heyday. I don't know how many mics you do. But let's say you try to work out 3 times a week. How do you know?
I don't even do that many mics no more.
Because motherfuckers, because I think there's levels to the game.
I used to open every mic.
Because there's
cold
crowd. Just drunks, deadbeats, just degenerates, I don't give a you don't even have you couldn't even fucking appreciate what I'm saying right now. I will fucking
and that's a difference.
It is. And so what I've noticed over the last 10 years once I came back was you guys are putting together shows where good comics, and it's curated. So it's not like it's open, like the rooms now are different, where it's not at a bar, just a regular everyday bar everybody go to. It's at a special spot. Like, what's the name of the spot again?
Port City.
Port City. Port City is a spot where Somebody took some effort to book this room.
Yeah, we were doing them at Club U. That's where Chuck's show is in July
in Mechanicsville. I've never been there. It's gonna be my first time. I'm going there.
I was doing, and I was the one to introduce Chuck to
that room.
To that room. Yeah.
Well, it's good. Thank you for introducing them to that. Mm-hmm. But those type of rooms where it's intimate, and I notice it's a lot now in the arts district in the city, and that's what comics need, because once you come off that open mic vibe, you got to kind of like drill down a little bit.
Yeah, you gotta make it. That's just the fight room. That's just where we warm up. That's the warm. That's just punching the bag.
Yeah, that's like
the shows I'm doing. Yeah, the shows I'm doing at Jokes on You, and this is what should invite people out. The shows I'm doing is fight night. It's Netflix. We ain't in the gym no more.
Amen.
So those are the shows that I
can't wait to go, man. Yeah. I can't wait to go this Saturday, ladies and gentlemen. 800 Richmond Highway here in the RVA.
Yeah.
Comedian Craig Worthy, Jokes
on You.
I want to say, I don't know.
On Port City. You gotta go on Eventbrite. Look for Jokes on You. Is in there. You can look my name up, Craig Worthy. All of my events are on there. We are doing an open mic before the show.
Oh,
so we have a pre-show.
Who? I mean, how many spots?
As many as possible. Because I can do 3-minute sets, so we can all do 10, 15
Who's doing
minutes.
3-minute sets? Oh my God!
It depends on how many people show up.
Well, I'm showing up. If I got
20 comics show up, everybody doing 3-minute sets.
Yeah.
But if I got 5 people showing, we can work 10, 15 minutes. I don't know.
All right. Well, I'm gonna try to bring 2 with me. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna bring 2 with me. I want to get to the VIP, but I'm gonna confirm with my 2. Mm-hmm. Today is when we're recording, but I'll say by Wednesday I'll confirm.
And when I'm working on my next show, I'll make sure you're on that flyer too.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it so much. I mean, we are here trying to. You don't have to be.
Me and my co-host will be there. Miss Cole Bell. She's becoming a permanent fixture for the show, and I'm glad.
I look forward to meeting her. Should I have her on Taking No Short?
Yeah.
Okay. Great.
Absolutely.
Talk your shit. Yeah. Yeah. Make sure y'all check that out. If not, it will not. Even if not, the clips will be out online, because I've met some of the comics that's going to be on that room, and it's going to be a funny room. I'm going to be there, so I encourage everybody.
And I picked them, so I know they funny.
There you go. This man has been in the game for 8 years, ladies and gentlemen. Mm-hmm. He's a transplant. Okay, he came by way of Atlanta, by way of Detroit. And some folks, I don't even say what some folks would say, because I don't give a fuck what some folks would say. But just hearing a little bit about you, Craig, you've lived a lot of life. Count your blessings. I feel that you're a God-fearing man.
I'm doing my best.
And you putting your best foot. Yeah, you putting your best foot forward out here in the game. And in the game, I'm talking about the game of life. You don't take no short, sir. And for that, I say, arigato. All right, ladies and gentlemen, for comedian Craig Worthy, I'm your host, Jay Grizzly Green. Until next time, bye-bye.
Good show.
Yes, sir.
We talking about practice. Not a game. We talking about practice.
Now I gotta talk, we all gotta be quiet. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kid stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine right.
I'm a man. I'm 40.
And now your host, Taking No Shorts podcast, Jay Grizzly.